People won't pop on with these weird mid-sentence.
We're not there yet.
Yeah, well,
yeah, we're not there.
Give it time.
Yes,
it's a sacred, sober day.
I'm well on the
sacred, sober day.
Maybe around page
It was a
15.
day of partying. weird mid-sentence. Oh, that's me. That's when we know it's happened. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Scripts Gone Wild, the second best thing to happen today. And it wasn't even close. The other thing absolutely kicked our asses. Thank you for being here at the end of your inauguration day shenanigans. For those of you who are tuning in live, and those of you who are a lot of you who are like, you know what? It's on YouTube, so I'll watch it the next day. We like you too. You're just as awesome. Thank you for being here. Again, the read tonight is the film that the moment I saw it, knew it would become an instant cult classic.
The moment you saw the trailer, Billy Ray.
Oh, yes. The moment you
heard Don't Make Me Drink Alone, you knew this was going to be part of your life.
Yes. A part of our collective cultural lives for the rest of known humanity. And that film is Ma, Blumhouse's Ma. And we are raising money tonight with this read for the Trevor Project, which is an organization that we've raised money for multiple times. And they are focused on suicide prevention efforts among gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, queer, and questioning youth. They do a lot of good work. Their hotline is used every day by so many people. And if you would like to donate to the Trevor Project, you can do that right now. Anytime during this read, we'll keep plugging it throughout. But go to our website, scriptsgonewild.com. You can click on the donate tab. It will take you directly to their portal. You can make a donation directly to them. And it is very much appreciated by us and by them. And again, they're an awesome organization. If you can donate $1, do that. $5, do that. Whatever you can give is certainly appreciated. And now, very quickly, I'm going to run down through our amazing cast. We have Kelly Jenrette, Jenna Kanell, Clay Keller, Chris Devlin, supposedly Luke Forbes, but he hasn't patched on yet, so we're going to hold that applause just in case he doesn't patch on. Ashley Song.
Yeah.
Miguel Rodriguez.
Woo!
Natalie Nicole Dressel. Jack Williamson. Sasha Kerbel. And of course, Alexis Iacono. Thanks for being here, everybody, on this pretty exciting day. I want you all to tell me in one word or less. No, not less, because that would be no words. In one word, when you think of the movie Ma, what's the word that pops into your mind?
Ma.
Masterpiece.
If we all say that at the same time, it's going to sound like sheep.
Ma.
Well, this is we don't read a lot of new scripts. It's not something that we do. Usually we read the classics, and this is a future classic. So it just felt like kind of the right thing to do. And it all came about because Chris and Clay drunkenly suggested it. So thank you guys.
What can we say?
You're very welcome.
Oh, I see Luke's box now.
Hey.
hey, Luke.
Hey.
Can we clap now?
Welcome.
I apologize. I apologize.
That's okay. That's okay. You're still in time. We luck out here. Even anytime people are late or behind, they always get here just in time. The gods are smiling on us on this inauguration day. So I want to talk to you guys about the rules. If you're at home, you don't know what the hell Scripts Gone Wild is. You've never heard of it. You just stumbled on it. First of all, welcome. Secondly, it is a drinking game. Any of time our readers make a mistake, flub a line, miss a cue, do whatever we can construe as a mistake, they have to take a drink. That is their penance. We also have what we call social words that are chosen by our Twitter followers. These are words that whenever they are read aloud in the script by our readers, Everybody takes a drink, and it only counts if it's read by our readers. It doesn't count if I'm reading it in the stage direction. And those words tonight are cool and party.
Oh.
Yes, that's right. They're very, very special words. And we also have a finish your drink line, which is chosen by our Patreon subscribers. This is a line that whenever it is read aloud on the script, everybody finishes whatever drink is in their hand, whether it is a fresh pour or just a couple of sips. And that line tonight is, of course, don't make me drink alone.
Make me drink alone.
And yeah, I mean, what else was it going to be? I mean, that's kind of the perfect one. Does anyone have any questions before we get started?
You said whenever the line is mentioned. Is that what you mean in this case?
Well, no, only the first time.
Okay.
So, because this one is mentioned more than once, it's only the first time that you have to finish. But if it is mentioned a second time, you have to drink. You just don't have to finish your drink.
Okay.
That's completely. It's tough, but it's fair.
Yes, that's what we try to be here, is tough and fair as much as possible. Again, throughout the read, please donate to Trevor Project. And if no one has any questions, we're just going to dive right in. Okay, well, this sounds like a good enough time to do it. Ma, written by Scotty Landis. Exterior, the charred remains of a home, 2006. Smoke and steam rise off burned walls and furniture. Firemen sort through the charred debris. One fireman pulls back a fallen piece of roofing.
Got one.
He lifts the roofing off and we see a gruesome burnt body. The Suburbs, 2018. American Suburbs. Chain restaurants, probably an Applebee's, split-level houses with aluminum siding, a liquor store with hand-drawn signs, weathered sports nets hang on backyard goals, and a volunteer fire department. It's all slightly weathered and dull. The Thompson house. Two young women are unpacking an SUV that's loaded down with all their possessions. Boxes in the back, lamps, mattresses strapped to the roof. Maggie, 15, unloads a box and turns to look at her new neighborhood. She's not thrilled. Her peppy mother, Erica, 40, zooms around the SUV, loosening straps and cheerfully stacking Rubbermaid bins and suitcases.
That tree's pretty cool, huh?
Maggie notices a totally average tree in the front yard.
It's breathtaking.
Their pet yellow lab, Louie, old and fat, lays in front of the open front door of the house. Maggie steps over the lazy dog to enter her new house for the first time.
You're a real hero, Louie.
Maggie puts a box down in her new empty bedroom and immediately plugs in her iPhone. She chews her lip as she gives herself a quick tour. Ugly carpet, half bathroom, medium windows, a ceiling fan with stickers on it from the former child resident. She notices her reflection on the sliding mirror door of her closet and immediately flattens her shirt against her stomach, fixes her hair, and pulls up her jeans to check out her ass. She's not vain. She's a teenager.
Don't quit on me already. We got to get these beds off the car.
Maggie tilts her head back and reluctantly exits her room. Later, the women work together to untie the mattresses and wrestle them off the SUV.
There's a festival on Saturday that we could hit. See what this town's all about.
Okay.
We can grab breakfast somewhere first and then just kind of wander. Good Charlotte is playing.
Maggie struggles as they lift the mattresses to the ground. Good Charlotte, yeah.
That's depressing.
You're a lot stronger than you look.
The mattresses sway into the SUV and the car alarm goes off.
Shit, they're in my bag.
Erica scrambles to find her keys. Louie barks loudly. Maggie is frozen with embarrassment. Erica laughs while frantically searching. She finds them and shuts the alarm off.
Well, all right. Do I know how to make a great first impression or what?
Maggie and Erica both anxiously get ready for their first days. They stand in front of mirrors and style their hair, try out a new outfit option, and put on lotion and makeup. Maggie enters with her phone in hand, and Erica slides 2 plates onto the small kitchen table, and they sit.
Service here sucks.
Yeah, I noticed that. We can switch it up if it's bad around town.
Erica serves scrambled eggs on English muffins.
I'm good. You can have mine.
You should eat, Mags.
I already brushed my teeth.
You need brain food for your first day. Are you nervous or what?
A little. It's a big school.
She takes a bite and it burns her mouth.
I am too, but we'll be great. First days are always goofy, but we'll be fine. We're modern babes, and it's a modern world.
God, how am I related to you? I gotta go.
You gotta go. I'm not taking you to school.
Maggie stands and slings her bag on her shoulder. She grabs a bag lunch off the kitchen counter.
I drive myself, but since you won't help me get a car.
You don't even have a license yet.
I call the lift. I'm a modern babe. Braulio is here.
Maggie hurries out to the kitchen.
Have a great first day.
You too.
No booze, no sex, no drugs.
Franklin High School. Students hang out and hurry past in every direction. Maggie checks the numbers above several classrooms, not entirely sure where she's supposed to go. No one really notices her as she moves through the crowded halls. She passes a woman dressed slightly like a school nurse. This is our first brief encounter with Sue Ann. Maggie keeps moving and sees Andy, Chaz, and Daryl hanging out in the corner near a trophy case. The school bell rings and everyone rushes to homeroom. Couples stop kissing, lockers slam shut. Everyone scatters and the halls are suddenly empty except for Maggie.
Shit. Perfect.
Maggie hurries to the
Drink.
Maggie hurries to find her homeroom and she passes a girl.
Hey, sorry, where's 34?
Down there to the right.
Thanks.
Maggie runs to her room until she notices a small girl, thin, African-American in a motorized wheelchair, failing to roll up an incline. Maggie sees 34 above a door, but pauses. Maggie walks over to help the small girl.
Hey, do you need a hand?
Yeah, maybe. It didn't charge right last night, so it's low on juice.
Here, hold up. I'll get you.
Maggie pushes the small girl's wheelchair up the incline.
Which way you headed?
If you just get me to the top of the ramp, we should have enough.
Maggie gets the small girl to the top of the ramp and she is able to roll on her own. The small girl turns in her chair.
Thanks for being so nice. You're a lifesaver.
You too.
See, not all high school kids are assholes. Maggie immediately feels dumb about her response. The school bell rings again. She runs into her homeroom. She's late. Maggie walks past the crowded school cafeteria later. She doesn't immediately see a place to sit, so she keeps walking. Maggie eats her lunch at a table by herself in the empty library. She reaches into her lunch bag and finds a note from Erica. Love your butt. Hugs.
You do have a nice ass.
Maggie hides the note from Haley, 16, trashy hot.
I noticed it in the hallway. I'm very perceptive. I'm not a lesbian or anything, but you have shape. Who are you? You're new. In April, which is weird. Military brat?
No, I'm Maggie. Yeah, today's my first day. I transferred schools.
Sucks. I was new last year too.
Haley! Both girls turn to see Andy, Chaz, and Daryl passing the library. Haley grabs Maggie's phone and starts typing.
Here, text me. There's a field party on Saturday. You can come with us if you want to hang.
Haley hands back the phone and Maggie looks at the number.
Drink, right?
Wait, what?
Party.
Yes,
Party.
Thanks, Clay. Thank you.
Haley,
Natalie
thanks.
leaned into party. I thought she was trying to tell us something.
The preemptive party.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm supposed to go to the festival with my mom.
Okay, then don't. Like, a lot of people would kill to be so popular.
Haley joins the guys in the hallway. She wraps her arms around Chaz. Andy gives Maggie a friendly wave. Casino, bar. Erica, wearing her cocktail waitress uniform, slowly enters drink orders into a POS at the bar. The bartender, Stu, 50s, bald, low energy, introduces himself awkwardly.
You are Erica, and I am Stu, and we are now co-workers.
Hi, Erica. Nice to meet you, Stu.
How's day one on the floor going? Everything you ever dreamed of and so much more?
Yes, not bad. I haven't done this in years, but it's nice. I like it. Beats sitting behind a desk.
Sue Ann sits nearby at a penny slot machine. She glances over to the bar and notices Erica. It catches Sue Ann off guard.
You're peppy. That's good. When you're surrounded by a drink.
When you're surrounded by a drink.
When you're surrounded by broken dreams all day, it helps to have natural energy like me. Blowjobs?
Sue Ann cracks a slight smile and waves to Erica.
I'm sorry.
Erica, not recognizing Sue Ann, gives her a be there in a sec response. Like usual, Sue Ann isn't remembered.
Who wants blowjob shots? Another very original bachelorette party for everyone to drink.
That's right. Stu shows Erica her drink ticket. Blowjob shot 3.
No, shoot. I'm sorry. Those are supposed to be Bloody Marys. I hit it in wrong. Sorry, Stu.
Life's short. Who cares?
Sue Ann walks over to the bar and smiles at Erica. Erica, not recognizing her, heads in a different direction with the tray full of drinks. Sue Ann is disappointed. Stu turns to her.
What can I get you?
Erica's SUV, early morning. Erica and Maggie cruise through town as the sun sets.
Was it busy?
Oh my God, yes. I didn't realize how many people get drunk before noon. Learn something new every day. Thank God there's a Keurig in the employee lounge. I'll even be peppier than before.
Jesus, that seems impossible.
How were your teachers? Are the other kids nice?
They're all pretty good. One girl was nice to me. She seemed cool.
See, that's great. I knew this would be a better fit for you. Private school was too stuffy, right? Too snobby. This is better.
Anything's better than St. Mary's.
You're just a late bloomer, Mags. You know, I was thinking that after we walk around the festival, maybe we can see if there's a decent used car place.
Really? I mean, I can sign up for driver's ed at school. There was a flyer near the front office.
Just window shopping, but there's nothing wrong with seeing what's out there.
Erica lifts her hand for a high five, and Maggie happily joins. In the morning, Erica cuts open moving boxes and her cell phone rings. Maggie stands on the small side porch. She shakes a large bowl of dry dog food, and her eyes follow a red cable attached to Louie's collar to a space between two large bushes.
Blue dog. Blue dog.
Louie slowly emerges from behind the bushes.
Get over here, you old man.
She puts down the bowl and smacks Louie lovingly on his side as it eats. Moments later, Maggie enters the house as Erica hangs up her call.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I gotta go cover for someone at work.
That sucks. All day?
Yes, it does. There's not much I can do. I'm the new kid on the block. We need the money.
What am I supposed to do? The internet's not even set up yet.
Unpack, order a pizza, read a book. I'm sorry. We'll go next week.
Maggie is disappointed. She storms off to her room.
Yeah, I bet.
Maggie hears Erica pull out of the driveway. She looks around her unpacked, boring bedroom, plays music on her phone, and opens a box and dumps a pile of clothes on the floor, untangles a box of hangers, and hangs up her clothes. Hours later, she sits on the floor with her back against the wall and eats a slice of pizza. She's bored. She picks up her phone and texts Haley. Hey, it's Maggie. She chews and waits for a reply. Her phone dings. The dork from the library? She texts back. LOL, yeah. Is that party still happening? Haley. Yes, bitch. Hard to find dough. I don't speak the language of today. Maggie, I don't have a car. Haley, what's your address? I killed that. Maggie hurries out the front door and climbs into a wood panel Andy's minivan where Haley, Chaz, Andy, and Daryl are cheering her on. Run, run, run! Daryl slides the door shut behind Maggie.
Jump on in, sis. This is Maggie.
Hey, hi.
You probably heard of me. I'm Daryl. That's Andy. This guy's gay dude's Chaz.
I'm very straight. I love pussy.
Oh.
It's true. So the party's off because Stephanie's mom's a bitch. So we're just gonna drive around and get drunk, okay?
Sounds cool. Thanks for getting me.
To the liquor store, Andrew.
At the liquors, Daryl stands conspicuously in front of the liquor store as his friends watch from the minivan.
He looks like he's literally going to shit his pants.
He always looks like that.
Haley opens a window and lights a cigarette.
Want a drag?
No, thanks. I'm okay.
You don't smoke? You're in high school. You can smoke as much as you want until you're 25 and quit, and nothing bad will happen.
Chad rolls a joint.
You get a high, Maggie, new girl?
Well, you're no fun at all then.
She's fun. You're just a mess.
Pretty much. It's genetic.
Here we go.
They watch Daryl try to convince a man to buy them booze. Daryl holds up an index card with a list on it, and the man shakes his head no and enters.
He's too desperate about it.
A big guy to walk up. Daryl starts to ask the big guy who gives Daryl a one-handed push and keeps walking. The friends all crack up laughing as Daryl gives up.
I'm out. One of y'all got to do it. This shit's racist out here.
Not me. The dude who works here knows my stepdad.
I vote Maggie. She's new and no one knows who she is. And truthfully, you could be a narc and that scares me.
Plus, you're cute. If the cops come, just cry and they'll let you off.
They didn't let me off.
Yeah, because you nasty.
Chaz hits Daryl. Haley hands Maggie the list of booze, and Daryl hands her a wad of small bills.
I don't know what to do.
Just go out there and ask a nice person to do you a tiny favor.
You got this, girl. Go chop it up.
What's top liquor? Maggie chews her lower lip and waits for passing adults. An old man walks by, but she's too nervous to say anything. She shrugs to the van and they all smile and flip her off. At the end of the parking lot, Sue Ann, 40s, plump and plain, appears in pink scrubs. She's walking 3 dogs on leashes and she casually walks towards Maggie. Maggie turns to the van and they're all pointing at Sue Ann. Her! Ask her! Right there! Maggie looks to Andy. He nods. Sue Ann walks past Maggie. She freezes with anxiety.
I told you, she's a narc.
Excuse me.
Sue Ann turns with a big friendly smile.
Yes. You okay, hon?
Would you mind buying this for us? I'm sorry, I have money for it.
Sue Ann's smile fades.
No, not interested.
I know it's weird, but please.
I said no. Pathetic. You want to spend a night in jail? Sound fun?
Andy jumps out of the van to help. He joins. Sue Ann studies him for a moment and she softens slightly.
Hey, we're gonna roll. You ready?
Okay. I see what's going on here. A man sends a girl to do his dirty work. Hey, mister. I used to do this when I was y'all's age.
Well, could you help us out?
Sue Ann gets a better look at Andy and squeezes his arm.
What's your last name?
It's Hard Start.
A flash of recognition. Sue Ann knows this last name. She notices the friends in the minivan who duck and hide. Fine.
I just couldn't live with myself if you got into an accident.
I'm driving. I don't drink ever.
I don't know. You promise?
We're just going out to the stacks for a little bit. It's not far.
I know what that is. Shoot, we hung out there all the time when I was in school. All the time. Don't tell. Pull around back.
Maggie hands Sue Ann the list and the cash and she walks off. Behind the liquor store, 10 minutes later, the friends are growing restless in the minivan.
That dork-ass bitch ripped us off.
I don't think so.
Hey, you're right. You probably just got lost walking around the side of the building.
She seemed nice. Maybe she just had to clock out of work or something.
You know, dogs kill more people than sharks every year.
That is great, Daryl. Thank you.
Haley spots Sue Ann carrying a box of booze and scratch-offs.
Woohoo, there is my girl!
They didn't have whatever Fireball is, so I grabbed Aftershock, which the man said was the same thing.
Andy hops out and puts the liquor in the back.
Thank you so much. You're a hero.
Seriously, you're the coolest chick ever. Like, I want to hug your head.
Oh, well, I don't know about all that, but this didn't happen, okay?
We won't?
Seriously.
I won't say shit.
Yeah, we won't say anything if you don't either. Don't snitch.
Sue Ann looks at Daryl like he said something offensive.
That might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Is he always like that? Good Lord, boy, read a book.
The friends crack up. Even Maggie has to cover her mouth.
Thank you, ma'am, for doing this.
Doing what? Get out of here, Dimples, before I change my mind.
You're the coolest, Ma.
Andy closes the back and hops in the front seat. He backs slowly out of the parking space.
Shotgun!
Screw that. You struck out twice. Let Maggie ride up front.
Maggie feels good. She works herself up to the front seat.
Whatever you say, Dimples.
I know! That was so weird.
That old chick just wants to sit on your face, dude. Like, your whole face.
Andy whips a U-turn and nearly hits Sue Ann, standing in the road looking at them. She just stares. It's creepy.
Jesus. My fault. Sorry.
Maybe you just pull around her?
Sue Ann walks to the driver's window and Andy rolls it down.
Hey, what's up?
Here. There was some change. I'm not some thug. I'm a good person.
Of course not. Thanks again.
Yeah, she totally wants to sit on your whole face.
The stacks. Later, the minivan is parked near stacked rows of hay. Chaz and Daryl piss on nearby trees. Haley smokes a cigarette on top of the hay rolls, and Chaz throws a half-full beer at Daryl.
Come on, man. I got my hands full with my huge wiener, dude.
Maggie and Andy lean against the side of the van.
I'm surprised no one else is out here. Usually this is the place.
Really? Seems pretty secluded.
Pretty much the main drinking hot spot in town. So when did you get here?
About a week ago?
Yeah. Oh, well, that's not enough. Sorry, I'll stop. You live here now.
It's not the worst. It just kind of seems like everywhere else.
Where are you from?
New San Diego?
That's cool. It's sunny all the time
Drink.
there, right?
Cool.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's dope. I love that. Why would you move from there?
Oh,
If it's personal, don't worry about it. Sorry, it's none of my business. I didn't mean to.
no, it's okay. It's my dad left my mom for someone, and my mom grew up here, so I don't know. I don't think she knew where else to go.
That sucks so hard. Were all your friends like Thea?
I didn't really have any. I kind of just hung out with my dad a lot while my mom worked. Jesus, I sound like the worst loser.
You're fine. I won't say anything or anything, but are you okay?
I will.
Yeah, it's fine. And my mom's tough. It's stupid. It's whatever. Not much I can do about it.
Vet clinic, same time. Sue Ann composes herself. She dials star 67 on her work phone and then a number. Ben, who we won't see on this call, answers.
Hello?
Hi. Hey there. Sorry to bother you, but a young man you know might just be drinking booze with his friends out at the haystacks, but you didn't hear from me.
Right. Okay, who am I speaking to?
Just a little birdie.
Sue Ann hangs up the phone and sits back, satisfied. The stacks later. Haley slides off a hayroll with a bottle of Parrot Bay.
Maggie, drink this. It's so dope.
Maggie cautiously takes the bottle and Andy notices.
You don't have to.
I want to. Thanks for inviting me.
She drinks.
It's so good. Is it strong?
I know, right? Hell yeah, it is. I brushed my teeth with this shit.
You brush your teeth with shit?
That explains so much. Pass it.
Haley and Chaz make out for a minute until chirp, chirp, a police car turns on its lights and pulls up.
Hurry, hide it all. Shit.
The friends frantically hide all the liquor in empty cans as Officer Granger, 30s, everyone tries to look normal.
Everybody stand still. Don't say a word. This your van? License?
Andy digs it out of his wallet and hands it over.
I got a call out here that there were teenagers drinking out here. You seen anybody drinking out here?
No, sir. Not at all, sir.
Okay, arms out to the side. Anything sharp in your pockets?
Andy shakes his head no. The cop pats Andy down. Andy performs a field sobriety test, clearly sober. Maggie is trembling. Haley touches her hand.
Be fine. You're not gonna get in trouble.
Andy walks back over and joins his friends.
So, I know every spot in this town. Don't pull this shit when I'm working, which is a lot. Don't let me catch you guys out here again.
No, sir. We'll leave. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Drive safe.
Officer Granger gets back into his car, drives off, and they all burst out with laughter and relief.
Mm-hmm. If I was driving, we'd all be shot.
Maggie gets a text from Erica. Home, where are you?
Sorry, can you take me home?
Thompson house. Erica sits on the sofa. Maggie stands near the door with her arms folded, looking at the floor. God damn it.
You smell like cigarettes and pot.
I didn't smoke anything. I can't help it if other people do stuff.
Who were you with?
Some kids from school. I left you a note. We just drove around.
And got high? Maggie.
I didn't smoke anything. They invited me, so I said, okay, it's not a big deal. I'm not going to be a loser and tell them not to do stuff. I didn't want to sit around here by myself while you're at work all the time. They're fine, I swear. They were really nice to me.
I'm glad you're fitting in. I really am. But you're 15 years old. You can't drive around with people who are doing drugs, okay? You got to make smarter decisions than that.
Like all the amazing decisions you've made.
Excuse me? What did you just say? Go to your room. You're on dishes and dog poop all week.
Franklin High School, various locations. Maggie and her friends grow closer during a week of school. It's Maggie and her friends hanging in the hallways. Maggie fans a book while Haley smokes in the bathroom. The friends laugh and eat lunch in the library. Back at the Thompson house, Maggie lies in bed and texts Andy. Maggie, I'm going to let you go. Andy, you're so powerful. You can just make people disappear. Maggie, LOL, not like that. You're dumb. Andy, you are, but also cute. So I'll take it. Maggie freezes. She types and deletes several responses. Maggie. My phone is broken. What was your last text? I missed it. Andy. LOL. Too late. Sorry. Gotta go to bed. See you tomorrow, whatever. Maggie. Maybe. Maggie can barely lie still. She's so excited. Thompson House, Friday night. Erica sips a beer on the sofa and watches TV, and Maggie enters looking cooler than usual.
I'm going to marathon Vanderpump Rules all night if you want to hang.
Thanks, but Haley's picking me up.
You look like you're meeting a boy. Are you meeting a boy?
No, we're just friends.
Honk, honk.
All just friends. Oh, God.
Honk, honk.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was the actual horn. I thought that was the error alarm.
My phone wasn't convincing enough.
Yeah, now, Billy Ray, you have to say that every time someone has to say drink, you have to honk honk.
Well,
I'll try my best.
Well, everybody's fancy. Everybody's fine, I guess.
Maggie goes to leave.
Be smart and call me if you need me to come get you. I won't be mad if you call. No booze, no sex, no drugs.
The liquors. Andy plays Hey Mister in front of the liquor store. The other friends hang out in the van. Maggie and Haley watch Daryl and Chaz try to do vape smoke tricks. They suck.
No, wait, look.
You gotta suck in and blow out at the same time, bro.
I know. I showed you how to do this shit. Watch.
You guys aren't very good.
But at least you make a dumb face while you suck at it.
The girls laugh until bang! The girls scream. A bum smacks the side window and scares the shit out of everybody. The bum tries the door of the van. He yanks on it right as Haley locks it. The bum smacks the window and walks towards Andy.
Jesus Christ! You gross dick!
Andy tries to avoid him, but the bum grabs his arm. Chaz jumps to the front seat to unlock the door and get out. Andy struggles with the bum until dogs barking. The bum lets go and backs away. Andy turns and sees Sue-Ann walking 3 angry dogs. She's more put together, makeup and hair done. She unhooks the leash from a German Shepherd and it charges the bum. Andy is terrified. Sue-Ann calls the dog back.
Cisco! Heel!
The German Shepherd stops snapping. It returns to Sue-Ann.
Good boy. You're a good boy, Cisco. Ooh, this town. Are you all right?
That was crazy. I'm fine.
I swear we should put them all in a box and send them to the freaking moon.
She calms the dogs and then waves into the van.
Damn. She dog whispered that shit.
Back at it again, huh?
I guess.
Boy, you are a handful, I swear.
She spots a vet tech smoking and she looks at Andy and winks.
Let me take these bitches back. Go down the street, Dimples.
Andy shrugs to his friends as he walks back to the van. Behind the liquors, the friends watch as Sue-Ann opens the back of her caravan. There's a handicap lift to the side door of the van.
I bet it smells awful in there.
Sue-Ann looks around to make sure she's not being watched. She walks over to Andy's van with a box of booze.
All right, you're all packed in there like sardines, aren't you? So I got 2 bottles of Parrot Bay, an 18-pack of Bud Light, and they had the Fireball this time.
Sick. Thanks, Mom.
Andy digs for the cash in his pocket. Sue-Ann stops him.
Whoa, wait. Let's, listen, just follow me down the road and you can pay me there. I don't want to get spotted and lose my job.
Cool. Yeah, I'll follow you.
Sue-Ann walks to her car and Andy rolls up the window.
Drink, cool.
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 Are you freaking kidding me right now? Secret handoffs? It's like some Breaking Bad shit.
Rural roads, Ma's house. Andy follows Sue-Ann onto a long, dark stretch of roads where the houses are further apart and separated by woods.
I feel like she really doesn't want to get caught.
It wouldn't be so bad if she didn't drive so slow. She's like 200 the speed limit.
Where in the hell are we going?
Sue-Ann hits her turn signal and slows down. She pulls into a long driveway and pulls up to a house and parks.
Should I pull in?
Sure.
Andy drives down the long driveway and hops out. The friends watch as Andy pays her and picks up the box of booze. Sue-Ann walks into her house and turns on the outdoor lights.
Here.
Let's roll, Dougie.
Pass me that parrot juice.
She said we could hang out in her back room if we don't want to drive around all night. I didn't know what to say.
I'm down. I gotta piss anyways.
Hell no. We don't know this chick.
No cops, though. We won't get busted, and now we have a hookup. If it's weird, we just steal some Werthers and roll.
They all turn to Maggie for the deciding vote. In the room, the house, the friends walk around the back and knock the metal back door. A deadbolt turns and it pops open. Sue Ann is all smiles as she lets them into her room.
Come on in. It calms me down so much to know you guys aren't out there drinking and driving.
Andy and Maggie are the first to see the back room. It's an unfinished and sparse room. Concrete floors, laundry machines, a small bathroom. It's cold and dark in the corners.
And honestly, I'd rather you were safe here. You're going to do it somewhere, might as well be here.
Can I use this bathroom?
Yeah, do your thing. It's small, but it works. Here, let's do this.
Sue Ann takes an ironing board off the wall and unfolds it.
Bar's open. What else you need?
You got any chairs?
Look at those green eyes. Well, no wonder they keep you around. Of course, I have chairs. I'll go get some from upstairs.
Andy puts the box on it and they dig in. Haley opens the bathroom door and is overdramatically scared by Sue Ann.
Jesus Christ, you scared me.
Stern face.
I didn't mean to. And real quick, my only house rules are don't take the Lord's name in vain.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
It's fine. It's fine. And, don't spit on my floors, please. And whoever is driving,
Andy.
who is it, has to check in with me before walking out that door so I know you're safe to drive. Hey, I'm serious.
Cool, totally.
Cool.
Cool.
Fun. And no one goes upstairs. That's my world, and it's a bit of a mess. Okay? But y'all can do whatever you want down here. Okay?
Hell yeah. Heck yeah. Thanks, lady.
I'll get you some cups and ice too.
He goes upstairs.
What's your name, Mom?
Sue Ann. What's yours, boy?
Daryl, Chaz, Andy, Haley, Maggie. I gotta ask, you got any pizza rolls, Ma?
Ma, you are too much. I have some snacks here. Go on. Chug-a-lug.
She smiles and walks upstairs. Haley sips from a bottle.
This is so sick.
The friends drink and smoke and listen to music on Daryl's phone in an empty cup. Sue Ann watches and laughs. She doesn't drink. It's all pretty chill. Maggie is shy. Haley pours more into her cup and they toast.
You having fun?
Yeah, I'm good. It's kind of cold.
Daryl takes a pic of Andy looking happy but bored. At the Thompson house, Eric is still watching TV. She pets Louie on the head and checks her phone. She texts Maggie, checking in. The friends pass a vape pen. Daryl to Chaz, Chaz to Haley, Haley to Maggie. Maggie is nervous. Sue Ann watches intently.
I heard of these. Count me out.
It's not a big deal. No one gets high their first time. Just pull and it turns itself on.
Maggie takes a small hit.
Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it.
Maggie exhales. She sees Haley filming her on her phone.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You are braver than me, Maggie.
This place could be incredible. You know what you need down here?
Don't snap that, please.
I'll delete it. It's cool.
Cool. Cool.
Cool.
There's no signal in here anyways.
Chaz makes a big performance out of his interior design plans. Andy rolls his eyes to Maggie and she smiles.
Okay, hear me out. Futon there, snack wall, bam. Maybe like a projector situation on this wall. Hang weird lights, speakers go there, and are like rugs all over in here. And like a real table for like flip cup and beer pong. You get it.
Yeah, uh-huh. I'll get right on that as soon as I win the lottery, and then I'll turn this place into the Taj Mahal.
I mean, unless you hate being cool.
Drink.
There's a lot of cool here.
You don't want to be cool.
Drink.
That's on you. I'm just saying.
Sue Ann does not like being teased.
You want to see something cool?
Sue Ann walks into the dark corner of the back room. She lifts something. She points an old revolver at them. No one moves. Maggie's heart races.
Pretty cool, right? Strip. All of you.
Yo.
Sue Ann stares at them coldly. No one moves. She smiles.
You're under arrest for being too cute. This thing doesn't even have a trigger. What y'all think? I'm Medea? I got you good, didn't I?
Dude, that was crazy AF.
I found it down here when I moved in. Here, take it. Toss it in the pond for all I care. Pretty cool.
Sue Ann hands it to Chaz with a wink. The friends are beyond relief. They laugh and fan themselves. That was intense.
I may have just shit my pants 4 times No, wait. 5 times.
I got the spins.
Daryl stumbles to the tiny bathroom, shuts the door, and they can hear him vomiting.
Yeah.
Poor thing. He sounds pitiful. I'll go get him a wet washcloth.
Maggie checks her phone. 11:40. No signal.
It's 11:40.
Damn, really? Time flies.
I gotta go. I gotta be home by 12.
Me too. I'll drop you first. Are you crashing at Daryl's?
Yeah.
Sue Ann helps Daryl out of the bathroom. He's wrecked.
Better get this one outside.
I need a hero, ma.
You need a breath mint.
Haley cracks up. She and Chaz help drunk Daryl outside.
Thanks for having us over, Sue Ann.
Let me look at you. Follow my finger. Don't mess this up.
Sue Ann does a sobriety test with her fingers. She softly pats his face. Maggie notices a ring on Sue Ann's left hand.
You're married?
No, I was. He ran off years ago. Not a care in the world what happened to us. My fingers are too fat to get it off, so I wear it. You think you got a good one, and they turn on you.
You're dope, Ma. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. It was cool you let us hang out. Good night.
Oh,
Andy and Maggie step outside. Daryl is still puking.
Please, this was the most fun I've had in a long time. Get home safe. That's all I care about. You know where the party is.
Party!
Oh, God.
Sue Ann watches them walk away. The friends stumble around the side of the house laughing. Andy's hand finds Maggie's as they walk into the darkness, and she squeezes it approvingly. The moment is interrupted when Maggie notices curtains move in an upstairs window. Maggie looks again, but they're still. Thompson house, 11:59 p.m. Erica sleeps on the sofa. The front door opens slowly. Maggie steps inside, and Erica wakes. She looks at her phone, 11:59.
You're good, Mags? Was it fun?
Yeah, it was great. No big deal.
Ma's house, morning. Sue Ann cleans methodically. She sprays bleach in the tiny downstairs bathroom and notices Daryl's phone on the floor next to the toilet. She picks it up and touches the screen. It needs a password. Sue Ann pours half a beer into the toilet and flushes. She tries 1, 2, 3, 4, and the phone unlocks. She scrolls through pics and deletes the picture. She lands on the one of Andy smiling. She touches the screen, and we travel back to 1988 high school. Sue Ann's POV. No one looks in Sue Ann's direction as she walks down the busy hallway. Finally, one student, Erica, gives Sue Ann a friendly wave. A group of cool kids head her way. Sue Ann steps aside to watch them pass. The cutest boy, Ben, 17, Andy's dad, spots her and passes her a note with a disarming smile. She opens it and reads, "Hey you, bathroom near woodshop at lunch? Shh, XOXO. Thompson house, morning. Erica rolls a carry-on to the front door. She checks her makeup in the reflection of a framed photo.
You look nice in that.
Thanks. I never know how dressed up you got to be for this training crap. There's 80 bucks. There's $80 on the kitchen table, and I put a couple of menus out for the delivery places that don't look too bad. Stu says the Chinese place is good.
I'm a dirt person. I'll just do a pizza again.
A car service pulls up.
You are not. That's him. Okay. The number to my hotel is on the fridge. Hey, no one comes over while I'm gone. Serious.
I know. I won't.
I'm trusting you. And don't forget Louie.
Lou dog gets flea and ticked this week. Lock the doors. Don't talk to strangers. Floss. I'm fine.
Love your butt. Give me a hug.
They hug.
You're a good kid. I'll miss you.
Yeah, try not to forget me while you're on the beach in Florida.
Franklin High School. Maggie sits in English class. Everyone's writing essays. The teacher grades papers at a desk and a male classmate staring at her slightly exposed bra strap. She adjusts her shirt and the horny classmate returns to his essay. The PA system beeps.
Daryl Reeves, please report to the front office. Daryl Reeves to the front office.
Maggie turns and sees Daryl raise his head. He's been sleeping and is clearly stoned.
Here, grab a pass.
Several classmates give him a hard time as he walks to the teacher's desk. The teacher scribbles a hall pass and he exits. Maggie watches him with a slight concern. Daryl cautiously walks into the front office.
Hey, Daryl, a courier dropped this off for you.
The secretary slides him a package and Daryl is confused.
Yo, that's insane. I thought my mom had died.
Oh, no. We'd send the principal for that.
He opens the package and finds a note written in loopy cursive. Forget something handsome? XOXO, Ma. He sees his phone wrapped in tissue paper and smiles.
Duh!
Maggie and Haley walk towards the exit. Maggie passes the small girl in the wheelchair and they exchange a small wave. Haley spots Chaz and Daryl entering a bathroom with a senior, and Andy waits by the vending machines.
What are those buttholes doing?
Buying weed real quick from Danny.
Oh my god, I'm such a slut for weed. When are you having us over, Mags?
I don't know. I don't think I can.
Your mom's gone. She's like 10 states away. And I don't want you to have to... And I don't want to have your two best friends and you don't want to have your two best friends in the world over? Very cool. That's not offensive at all.
Normally, I totally would, seriously, but we're not even unpacked and there's nothing to do, like, at
Three
all.
phones ding at the same time.
Cass probably needs money.
They all get a video text from an unknown number. Haley opens it and sees Sue Ann looking at herself and not the camera.
Was thinking, why wait for the weekend? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Invite a few friends over if you want. And Andy, don't back up too fast.
The video ends. They're all confused for various reasons.
Don't back up too fast.
Chaz and Daryl exit the bathroom with phones in hand.
You guys got this shit? Let's rage! Truthfully, I failed 2 quizzes today, and I feel like I deserve a break.
And we got a fresh bag of the stanky boodanky, so I'm down.
Friends walk toward the exit and step in outside.
How'd you get our numbers?
Probably me. I'll give anyone my number when I'm drunk.
Haley! Dear Lord, woman.
Franklin High School parking lot. Students scatter to their used cars. The friends walk towards Andy's minivan and spot a box wedged under his back tire.
Don't back up too fast.
Yo, it's probably a bomb.
That would suck so hard.
Andy opens the box. Booze, beer, cigarettes.
Damn, she is not messing around.
Oh, hell yes! Let's go. This is the greatest day of my life.
He quickly puts it in his van. They all jump up and down and celebrate. Even Maggie joins in on the goofy, elated jumping around hug situation. Across the street, Sue Ann watches nervously from her minivan. A smile slowly spreads across her face. They liked it. She drives away. Ma's house, night. Maggie and Andy walk through the back door and enter a transformed room. Christmas lights, rugs, a futon, and a small stereo. A dozen teens are drinking and shotgunning beers.
This is better.
This is way better. What do you think?
Maggie's stunned.
Yeah, let me think.
Sue Ellen walks downstairs with a tray of food for everyone, and Maggie notices Sue Ann is wearing more makeup than before and cooler, but still lame clothes. And I'm going to drink because I said Sue Ellen earlier.
Mm-hmm. My name's
Does
Sue Ann.
cooler count?
No. That's cool.
Here's something for you guys to pick at. Hey, Max, want a winglet?
Hey, Sue Ann. No, I'm good.
Sue Ann, who's she? Don't you know around here you can call me Ma?
Sue Ann hugs Maggie for a long time. Haley and Chaz enter. Chaz hides a bong under his shirt.
Damn, look at this place. Look at you getting all fancy and shit.
Haley, you are terrible, I swear.
Hey, sis.
Hi.
I'm thirsty. Let's get filthy.
Sue Ann mingles around the party, introducing herself as Ma to anyone she doesn't know. She touches the boys a lot. Haley pours 2 drinks and passes Maggie one, and Maggie sees Ashley, 17, passed out on the end of the futon.
Should we wake her up or something? She's been like that since we got here.
Ashley Johnson? No, she's faking it. She always does that. Her dad's a pastor or something, so she comes to parties, pretends to pass out so she won't get in trouble.
Party.
That's
Party.
Oh, no. Oh. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my whole entire life.
Yeah, it's dumb as shit. She just doesn't want to feel left out. It's nice, though. She lets me copy her homework every day, so, you know.
More teens enter and the party gets wild. Chaz plugs his phone into the stereo and music pumps. Shots, drinking games, couples making out. A true party with Sue Ann putting herself in the center of it all. Daryl hands Haley and Maggie cigarettes and Maggie can't get hers to stay lit. Sue Ann passes by.
Pitiful. You want me to light that for you?
I don't even really want to smoke this. Do you want it?
Oh, heck no. Yuck. My ex-husband smoking. I don't miss him at all. Those things make your skin look awful. That's the last thing I need.
Playing. You know you look good, Ma. Look at you rocking them jeans.
I know you just messing around, but I'll take it. Make a muscle.
Sue Ann holds Daryl's bicep. He flexes and she's impressed.
Milk did that body good. I probably still have my cheerleader's outfit upstairs.
Sue Ann struts off. Maggie and Haley can't help but laugh. Later, the party rages on. Chad lights up fireball shots for the friends and they toast.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Cheers.
And fuego! Wait, hold up. Hey, Ma.
Ma joins them.
Chaz, my dear, you rang.
We're toasting to you to do a shot with us here.
It's so good, it's stoopy.
I don't drink. Last time I did, I mean, you don't even want to know.
Daryl.
Oh, boo. This is your
Boo. Honk, honk.
Boo.
No, I don't. Go on. I don't. You gonna do one?
Sure, I like it. It's not bad.
Cass turns down the music and starts to chant.
Ma, 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 ma.
Ma, ma.
Everybody joins in ma, ma, ma. And Sue Ann she loves this attention, but is too scared to do a shot.
Ma, 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 ma.
You better just do it.
Sue Ann picks up the shot and toasts and sips it. The party erupts with celebration. Sue Ann's face twists. She hates it, but she finishes it.
Yeah.
That wasn't so bad, but if I never do that again, it'll be too soon.
Daryl steps back and accidentally unplugs the music. It's suddenly quiet. There's noise from upstairs. Something is moving around. Sue Ann covers.
That old ice machine. Turn that music on, handsome. Who wants shots?
Chaz turns the music back on and everyone goes back to partying. Sue Ann heads upstairs.
I gotta piss like crazy bad.
Haley takes Maggie's hand and they walk over to the bathroom. She tries the door. It's locked and she knocks on it.
Hurry up! I got a waz.
Kinsey and Dustin are in there.
Again? Come on. Oh, let's go find another one.
Haley starts walking upstairs. Maggie freezes.
We're not supposed to go up there.
Come on. We'll ask nicely.
Andy watches Maggie walk upstairs. Maggie's heart is pounding. She doesn't know why, but something about walking up these stairs is frightening. Haley slowly turns the doorknob. Maggie follows Haley into the kitchen. It's incredibly clean. Knickknacks galore and everything has its place. They sneak into a living room and Haley spots a small bathroom and hurries into it.
Thank God.
Maggie is left alone in the living room and Maggie looks around the living room. The TV is old and the sofa is flower print, collectibles, Hummel dolls, crystal animals, cross-stitching. Maggie hears someone.
You shouldn't have done that. Look at you. That's not good for you. Oh, shut up for once. Settle down. Shut up and settle down.
Maggie takes a few cautious steps towards the dark hallway where Sue Ann's voice is coming from. Maggie leans to look down the hallway and sees 3 open doors. Her heart pounds. Haley grabs her arm and Maggie jumps back. And then says,
I said, let's go.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'll drink.
Yeah.
The girls sneak back to the back door. They open it slowly and step down a couple stairs. Haley closes the door quietly as the party thumps below.
You didn't flush.
I didn't want to make any noise.
You were scared. I've never seen you nervous before. It's great.
Shut up. I was not. I was just being polite.
How is not flushing polite?
The door swings open and Sue Ann is right next to them.
Jesus Christ, Ma!
Sue Ann strikes Haley in the chest. Haley's arms swing back in her hand, holding her phone, hits Maggie in the forehead. A trickle of blood seeps out of a cut on Maggie's head.
I told you not. I'm so sorry, Haley. You startled me. Oh, now let me look at that.
Maggie pulls back and hurries down the stairs.
Let me clean that up. I'm sorry, Maggie. I didn't. You scared me.
Maggie rushes through the party to find Andy.
What happened? Are you okay?
Please, can we go right now?
Sue Ann watches Andy and Maggie hurry out the back door. The Thompson house. Maggie's alarm goes off. She climbs out of bed and a Band-Aid peeling off her forehead. She sees dried blood on her pillow. In the bathroom, Maggie checks the cut on her head and winces as she cleans it with a wet washcloth. She puts a new Band-Aid on and looks at her reflection in the mirror. Franklin High School. Afternoon. Haley and Maggie hang out by Haley's locker.
Honestly, I literally don't remember what happened, but she texted me like 4 million times to apologize.
Yeah, me too. I had to turn off my phone. What did your parents say?
They don't give a shit. They were asleep when I got home anyways.
Haley shuts her locker and they walk.
Your blood was on my phone this morning. It was nasty.
Sorry.
Sorry. You're so sweet. It's a problem. I hit you. Chaz says I should sue the shit out of her.
Yeah, but then everyone will know we were drinking and stuff.
Shit. I didn't think about that.
Stephanie, 16, gray hair, stops them. And Stephanie says,
Who's Stephanie?
Who's Stephanie?
I'll do Stephanie. Do you think she'll let us throw a birthday party at our house this weekend?
Great.
Maggie, no, she's too scared.
No, Ma. I heard she lets you do basically anything and she'll buy you stuff.
Yeah, basically. She's down. Just give her a list of whatever and she'll handle it.
Maggie notices Stephanie's wearing a cool bracelet.
I like that bracelet.
Thanks. It's hot, right? Taylor gave it to me for our 5th month.
Just text her and ask.
Maggie turns and sees Andy looking anxious, like something's wrong. He suddenly gestures her over and Maggie joins him.
Hey, what's up? What's wrong?
Nothing. How's your head?
It's fine. You're kind of freaking me out right now. Are you okay?
No. Yeah, sorry. Do you want to go out with me?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Really? Yes.
Oh, thank God. I don't know why I was so nervous. I couldn't eat lunch. I was gonna text your friend.
Wait, like a date or like a couple?
Uh-oh.
He froze.
Yeah, that. Did that work? Did you hear me? Uh-oh, my internet connection is unstable.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. I don't know why I was so nervous. I couldn't eat lunch. I was going to text your friend first.
Wait, like a date or like a couple?
Yeah, that. It's just that I like you.
Oh, I can't believe Andy Hartsock just asked me out. Why'd you wait so long, you bozo? I like you too.
Andy shrugs. He awkwardly takes her hand and they walk towards the exit. Daryl and Chaz are waiting at the doors.
Either she said yes or you're holding her against her will.
Shut up, dude.
I love love. Chaz, don't you love love?
I freaking adore love, bro.
Chaz hugs them both. Maggie's embarrassed but incredibly happy. She lets go of Andy's hand to push Chaz off.
If you get pregnant, name it Chaz.
They walk towards Andy's minivan and Haley runs to catch up.
We going to Nino or what?
Hell yes, we are. I got $9.
Sue Ann approaches, looking painfully sad.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, Ma. What are you doing here?
I couldn't sleep all night. I felt like the right thing to do would be to apologize to you girls in person for what happened.
What happened? Wait, threesome?
It's all good. We're cool.
Cool.
Look at your head, Maggie. I am so sorry. I got to make this up to you. I shouldn't have done the fire shot. It messed me up. My head's still spinning. We friends?
Sure. I mean, it's okay. We shouldn't have pressured you to drink.
Yeah, sorry. We were just raging.
You guys are so nice. I mean it. Let's call it even. And let's see. A friend told me that One Stop has kegs, and I thought maybe y'all might want to come over and take this for a test drive.
Tries to pull up a pic on her phone. It takes her a few seconds. Finally, she shows them a beer pong table.
Here it goes. I can have a keg of Bud Light on ice in an hour if y'all down to clown.
I can't tonight. I have to write about trade routes in Africa.
Well, what about the rest of you?
Yeah. I'm down for whatever.
Nah, mate. School nights suck.
Sue Ann ignores Daryl. She doesn't like these answers.
Who needs y'all? You girls want to party like rock stars or what?
Party.
I gotta clean the house before my mom gets back. Maybe next time.
Tonight sucks for me too, Ma.
Sue Ann tries to play it off, but she's not happy.
Well, I guess I'll work a double since y'all too busy for me.
She walks off quickly.
Bye?
Nino Taco. The friends stuff themselves with greasy Mexican food in a little taco shop. Andy and Maggie lean against each other and watch as Chaz tries to finish a legendary mile-high nachos.
Maggie, you're new. so you might not get how big of a deal it would be if he finishes this mile high, but this is some next level shit.
The only other kid who finished it puked on the ride home.
Kenny Mays. He missed 3 days of school too. Tragic.
I feel like I'm gonna puke just watching it.
Me too. You got this, baby.
Chaz proudly inhales the last few bites and they all celebrate his achievement. Chaz lifts his shirt and rubs his belly for the waitstaff. A waitress takes a Polaroid of Chaz to hang on the wall under the Mile High Club sign. Later, the friends walk outside and finds Andy has 2 flat tires.
You gotta be kidding me. My dad's gonna kill me.
That sucks butts, dude.
Thompson house, night. Maggie cleans the house and takes out the trash. She reheats a slice of pizza in the microwave. She puts a new Band-Aid on her head and brushes her teeth. Maggie flips around on the TV while looking at YouTube videos on her phone. She's bored as hell. A commercial for dog food comes on the TV and reminds her. She steps outside and shakes a bowl of dog food, pizza.
Lou dog, come here, dum-dum. Louie, I didn't forget to feed you, I swear. Lulu.
Maggie steps down into the lawn. She sees Louie's long leash leading into the space between the bushes. It's too dark to see in the bushes, so Maggie steps closer.
Get on out here, old man. Lulu. Louie?
She picks up his leash and tugs on it. It's attached to something, but Louie doesn't emerge.
Louie?
She hears a crack in the bushes to her left. She stops shaking the food and listens. Nothing.
Lou dog?
Maggie kneels down to look into the darkness between the bushes. She picks up the long leash to tug at it again.
Lou.
Louie pounces from the darkness and knocks her over. He's happy to see her and nuzzles against her.
You old fart. You spilled all your food, you big dummy. I got sauce on. Didn't you hear me calling for you?
Maggie stands up and brushes herself off. She pets Louie again and walks back towards the house. She opens the door and walks directly into Erica. Erica feels bad for accidentally scaring her.
Oh my God, you scared me.
They hug.
I'm sorry, Mags. I just walked in the door and couldn't find you. What did you do to your head?
Haley tossed me your phone and I didn't catch it. You said tomorrow?
I caught an earlier fight because I missed you. I need a beer.
Me too. You scared the crap out of me.
Later, Erica chews pizza and sips a beer. Maggie sits across from her and Louie lays on the floor by their feet.
The hotel was amazing, but I seriously think the lighting in the training room gives me migraines. My instructor said I had the best card technique of the bunch. I should be working in the table by next week.
That's good. Was the weather good?
Hot and sticky every day. Sorry, I've been gone so much.
It's okay. Someone's got to pay the bills. I know you're working hard.
Erica approaches the kindness, appreciates the, Erica appreciates the kindness. She squeezes Maggie's wrist.
You're sweet. How was school?
Maggie blushes hard.
What? Maggie, what?
Andy asked me out.
He did? Who's Andy? What did you say?
It was so cute. I said yes.
Erica half shouts, half laughs, and then wraps her embarrassed daughter up in a hug.
Yes, Maggie. I want to meet him.
Maybe this week. We're going out on Friday if that's cool.
Drink?
Yep, drink.
That is very cool.
Drink?
Oh my God, your first boyfriend. I feel so old. God, Louis, you stink.
At Ma's house, Sue-Ann stares at her reflection. Music pounds downstairs. People chair. She applies lipstick slowly. High school flashback. A popular girl, Mercedes, 16, talks to Sue-Ann between classes.
He's seriously the hottest guy in school. It's your first time, isn't it? Do you know what to do?
Sue-Ann shakes her head no, and Mercedes softens. She pulls lipstick out of her bag.
Here. Go in. Act real cool like it's no big deal. Then it's pretty easy. Get down on your knees and put it in your mouth and just move your head forward and backward. He's so sweet, it won't take long. There. You look hot.
Mercedes hands her the lipstick with a smile.
Keep it. I don't want it. Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
Sushi restaurant, same time. Maggie and Andy are on their first official date.
What was school like in San Diego?
So different. I went to private school with a bunch of rich kids.
What was school like in San Diego?
So different. I went to private school with a bunch of rich kids, and it was a lot smaller and nicer, but like I never had a locker before.
Really? Did you just like carry your stuff?
Yeah, kinda. The buildings were so new you didn't want to touch anything, but then like at the same time it was so perfect that you wanted to trash everything. It was weird.
I'm glad I asked. Now I know you're a psychopath.
Buzz, buzz.
Aw, you put your phone on vibrate too? That's special.
It's our first date.
Video text from Sue Ann. She films the party behind her.
You guys are missing out. Everyone's here but you.
Daryl's texting me too. Do you want to go? What time do you need to be back?
Before 12, but I don't want to make Erica stay up too late.
Green? Oh, perfect. Should we go like for an hour?
Yeah, if you want to, that's fine.
She smiles, not wanting to go, but wanting him to like her. On the road, a long line of parked cars. This party is the biggest one yet. At Ma's house, Maggie and Andy walk into a huge party, drinking, smoking, music, and 100 high school students partying hard.
This is insane. Who are all these people?
They must be from some other schools. Owing Mills, maybe? I know that dude plays soccer for them.
Sue Ann is even more stylish than before. She spots Andy and Maggie and hurries to hug them.
I told you everyone is here. Look at you, Max. I've never seen you so dolled up before. Oof, those eyes. I hate you for being so skinny.
You look nice too. Is Haley here?
She and Chaz are hooking up in the bathroom. I was like, too much information. Daryl's around here somewhere, probably acting a fool. It means so much that you came over. We're the original crew, you know? It's not a party without you.
Hey, party.
I didn't know parties like this really happen.
Parties.
Stephanie, wearing a birthday sash, waves Sue Ann over.
Yeah, get used to it. Casserole Fridays are now filthy Fridays at Ma's. Go get drunk and have fun.
Sue Ann touches Andy's chest and walks over to hug Stephanie.
Want a drink?
Yeah, maybe something sweet.
Andy works his way through the party. Maggie scans the crowd, not knowing anyone, but thrilled to be a part of it. Sue Ann smiles, waves to her. Maggie smiles and waves back.
I don't know how to make drinks, so it might be really disgusting.
Thanks for the warning. I love it. How are you good at everything?
Beginner's luck. Every time.
The music switches and everyone goes wild for the new song. The whole party is jumping up and down. Sue Ann is glowing. This is her party in her house. She dances a little bit and then spots Andy and Maggie.
Hey.
Maggie turns to Andy and he kisses her for the first time. Maggie keeps her eyes open for a moment and then closes them. Sue Ann stops smiling. She's watching Andy and Maggie. Maggie is as happy as she's ever been. Sue Ann is pissed.
That was nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Sorry, I just did it. I was gonna ask if I could, but
God, no, never ask. It was perfect. Maybe we should go do that again somewhere else.
Did you know that my van's parked right outside?
Oh, really? Like just out?
Sue Ann interrupts the flirty moment with a tray of shots. She's all smiles, but there's an edge to her friendliness.
Let's do some shots. Maggie, do mine for me. You know I can't keep up.
I think if I do more than one, I'll be sick.
Oh, don't be a loser. Just do it.
I'll do yours and you do mine.
Really? Okay.
Sue Ann doesn't love this, but goes with it. A few other teens join and grab shots. Sue Ann watches Maggie the whole time.
It's my birthday!
Thompson house. Maggie's room. Morning. Maggie wakes up naked in bed. She's still wearing last night's makeup. Her clothes and phone are on the ground. What happened? She doesn't remember getting home. In the bathroom, she washes her face and goes to shave her legs and notices bruises on her knees. In the kitchen, Erica is half dressed. There's a stack of cinnamon toast on the table and Maggie enters exhausted.
You working today?
Yes, I am. They just called. I didn't hear you come in. Was it fun?
Yeah, we got sushi.
Adorable. Very cute. I made you cinnamon toast. You feeling all right?
I didn't sleep that good. Butterflies, I think.
You want to talk about it?
Honk, honk. Maggie looks out the window and sees Andy's minivan. She stands up to leave. She's wobbly.
I think I'm supposed to hang out with Andy. That is him.
I want to meet him.
You don't have a shirt on.
Damn, you're right. Next time he comes in and says hi. Got it?
He wants to meet you too. See ya.
Andy's minivan. There's a tension in the van as they drive through town. Andy's face is calm, but Maggie knows there's something he's not telling her. He's usually nicer than this. Maggie chews her lip, and finally the anxiety forces her to speak.
What did I do? Look, if I did something, I'm sorry. Just tell me.
It's just that if your mom wants to meet me with her shirt off, I'm like cool with that. But
I'll go back inside and tell her.
You don't remember, do you?
I remember going to the party, but when party.
Drink.
But when I woke up, I don't remember getting home. Oh God, did I say something? What did I say? Did you see my mom with her shirt off?
No, I didn't. And that's fine. You got really sloppy. You just started falling all over the place.
No, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why that happened.
It's okay. I carried you out of there before anyone really noticed, so it's not a big deal. Just
Andy looks at Maggie and she is just about to cry.
don't freak out. It's fine. Seriously, you weren't weird or whatever, just sloppy.
Maggie wipes a tear off her cheek and Andy takes her hand.
I don't want you to be mad at me.
I'm not.
No, like, will you promise you won't get mad if I say something right now?
I maybe promise. What?
I feel like I don't want to hang out over there anymore. I'm sorry. Don't dump me. Please don't.
Andy looks out the windshield. He seems deep in thought. Maggie watches him, worried he might be mad at her until...
Okay. I won't. But do you want to go get French fries with me right now?
Yes.
Will you be mad if I put extra salt on the ketchup?
No, it is gross, but I won't be mad.
Vet clinic, Monday morning. Erica walks Louie into the clinic where Sue Ann works. The door closes behind her and we can't see into it. After a beat too long, Erica exits without Louie and hops into her SUV. Franklin High School. The girls sit as deep in the library as you can go. Haley picks bites off a sandwich and Maggie eats grapes.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't remember seeing you there either. We pre-gamed behind a church.
I didn't drink that much, but I did mix stuff like beer and liquor or whatever, and that gets you sick, right?
Nah, it doesn't make a difference. But dude, don't worry. I black out all the time. It's not a big thing. It's like time traveling.
I told Andy I didn't want to hang out there anymore.
What'd he say?
He was cool about it. He was sweet.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool. I don't want to either.
Really? You're like the queen of that place.
Yeah, no. Did you see how many fucking nerds rolled through that party?
Party.
Oh.
Oh, party.
Basically, everyone I try to avoid in life was there, so I'm good not going for a minute.
Wow.
What?
I thought I'd never see you again.
Stop. You're my main bitch right now. Oh my God. Did you hear that Lauren blew Harris in the bushes outside of Ma's? Insanely gross. Actually, they kind of make sense as a couple.
Daryl and Chaz join and dump their food on the table.
What up, what up, what up? I thought you were going to look worse than he does. How are your knees?
Not too bad. You saw that?
Little lady, I did. You fell a lot. Like, by knee pads, for real. Speaking of knee pads.
Daryl punches Chaz in the arm.
Oh, Lauren, what? You blew somebody?
Shut up.
The other way around.
Who? From our school?
Not exactly.
Chaz and Daryl look at each other. Daryl wants Chaz to stop talking. Maggie and Haley are weirded out.
I saw this dumbass hitchhiking down the side of the road Saturday morning.
Maggie doesn't understand. Haley does.
Wait, with Ma? Daryl, damn, she's like 50, dude. That's a bad look for you. Ew, Daryl. Ew.
No. It's not like that.
Kaz nods behind Daryl, and Maggie is disgusted and speechless.
I'm not saying anything.
All their phones buzz. Sue-Ann.
Having people over tonight.
Maggie checks her phone. She didn't get the text.
Surprise, surprise. Your girlfriend's having people over.
I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, fuck that noise. How many parties can one chick throw?
I might swing by.
Yeah, no shit.
Vet clinic, night. Erica pulls into the same spot as before. Before she walks into the clinic, she notices a vet tech, Sue-Ann, walking dogs in front of the liquor store. Erica enters the clinic. Moments later, Erica emerges with Louie, and both are extremely happy. Erica kneels to get close and pet Louie.
You're so clean. Oh, you smell so good, Lou. You smell so good, Lou.
Erica looks up and sees teenagers hand a Sue-Ann cash. Huh? Erica minds her own business and opens the trunk for Louie. At the Thompson house, Maggie's bedroom. Later, Maggie and Andy are making out. Erica's headlights light up the hallway, and Maggie opens her eyes. She adjusts her bra.
Shit, she's home.
Maggie runs out the door and down the hallway. Andy adjusts his pants and hurries into the living room. Andy ducks and crawls under the windows and then sits on the sofa trying to act casual. He turns on the TV right as Erica's keys jingle in the lock. And in the kitchen, Maggie tosses 3 subs into the microwave and pours 2 glasses of water and hears the front door open.
Hey, Erica.
In the living room, Louie enters, smells Andy, and runs into the kitchen.
Hey, Max, there's a boy in my house. Do you know him?
Andy stands and offers his hand.
Hi, Mrs. Thompson. I'm Andy. It's nice to meet you.
So nice to finally meet you, Andy.
Maggie enters with the water.
Hey, how was work?
It was good. Busy. You guys must be thirsty.
Erica knows what's up. The microwave beeps in the kitchen.
You're cooking.
I got cheesesteaks from Tonino's.
The vet clinic, night. Sue-Ann's hand switches off the lights and locks the front door.
Sue-Ann, can I speak to you?
Sue-Ann walks over to the vet's office.
Yes, sir.
I've noticed you're spending a lot of time across the street. Anything you need to tell me about?
No. I like to make sure the dogs get plenty of fresh air. No one should be cooped up inside all day.
So you take them to the liquor store?
There's hardly anywhere else around here to go. We all got to live a little, have a little fun.
Listen to me. I know. I've been there. If you have an alcohol problem, I'm here to help. No shame in asking for help.
Sue-Ann digs scratch-off lottery tickets out of her purse.
The only thing I'm addicted to is scratchers. Don't worry. I got everything under control, sir.
Thompson kitchen. Half-eaten subs and fries on paper wrappers. Erica grooms a strand of Maggie's hair behind her ear.
What do your parents do for work?
Well, my mom passed away 5 years ago, and
I'm so sorry, Andy. I didn't know.
Thanks. It's okay. I bring it up to end the conversation. And my dad owns an armored vehicle company. They transport stuff for banks and museums and that kind of thing.
He works even more than you do.
Ding! He silences it.
Even more than moi? You're saying someone works more than moi?
Please stop.
Andy's phone buzzes. Bzzz. He glances down.
I'm sorry. I thought it was on silent.
Erica finishes her beer and stands to get another from the fridge. His phone buzzes again and he shows it to Maggie.
Jeez, how many girlfriends do you have? Whoever it is, tell them to bring me more beers.
Maggie sees a muted video messages from Ma, or from Sue-Ann, also known as Ma. Andy shrugs.
It's just Haley. She probably forgot to take her Adderall.
I hate it when that happens.
Ma's house, back room. A group of less popular teens hang out in the back room. They sit around and nurse beers. It's not exciting at all. Sue-Ann leans against the wall and texts rapidly on her phone. No one is responding, and it is pissing her off. Her doorbell chimes, and the teens look scared.
Relax. Probably some first timers. You gotta stay put and make sure that back door's closed. Mom will take care of it.
The doorbell chimes again. Sue-Ann shuts the back door behind her and deadbolts it. She opens the front door and finds Officer Granger on her porch. She turns on a friendly face.
Hello, officer. How can I help you?
I don't know if you're aware, but there's a line of cars parked alongside the road up there.
Oh, I'm aware, all right. I've called the station several times on those cars, and this is the first time you guys have done a thing about it.
Is that right? I had no idea.
There's a bunch of locals who hang out in the woods down the street, probably drinking and fornicating like a bunch of baboons, if you ask me. It's disgraceful, honestly.
Just down the street, huh?
I'm happy to cooperate. I support our troopers.
Granger studies her. It's a standoff. Sue-Ann just smiles.
Thank you for your time. Have a nice evening,
Miss. Thank you so much for stopping by, sir. I feel safer.
Sue-Ann shuts the door and watches through her large bay window. Officer Granger driving off. She waves. When he's out of sight, her expression drops. She is furious. Franklin High School. Sue-Ann is parked across the street. She watches Andy and Maggie exit the school holding hands. Andy spots a note under his windshield wiper. He opens it.
Food Bar Fridays, let's rage. XO.
Andy shoves it to Maggie. She crumples it up and tosses it in a trash can. Sue-Ann fumes as she watches Maggie. Country road. Sue-Ann drives in silence. She stares straight ahead, unblinking, and she is driving faster than usual. Ahead on the shoulder of the road, a statuesque blonde in tight workout clothes, Mercedes, now 40s, power walks. Sue-Ann stares straight ahead, deep in thought. As Sue-Ann passes Mercedes, she jerks the steering wheel and strikes Mercedes violently with the passenger side bumper. Mercedes' broken, lifeless body bounces into the dense underbrush alongside the road, hidden from sight. Sue-Ann continues to drive without any reaction. Vet clinic. Sue-Ann sits silently. The phone rings next to her. Dogs bark in the back room. The phone rings and rings and rings. A frustrated female veterinarian approaches.
Sue-Ann?
She doesn't respond. The phone rings.
Sue-Ann?
Sue-Ann's hand grips a pair of scissors. The phone rings. Dogs bark. He's only steps away.
Sue-Ann! Answer the... Hello, County Vet Center? Oh, excusez-moi. Once again, take two. Hello, County Vet Center. Yes, hold please. Why didn't you answer that?
Sue-Ann turns and looks up at her boss. Her face is cold, expressionless.
Hi, you work here. I'm Dr. Lowy, and if you're not going to answer the phones, you're supposed to be assisting Dr. Hart in OR3.
Sue-Ann suddenly smiles and rubs her temples.
I'm sorry, I'm fighting a migraine. I'll be right back to help out.
Franklin High School. Maggie and her friends goof off in the hallways. Ma's house. Sue-Ann hosts a few teens. She doesn't join in on the party. She just watches the small party from the stairs. Snowball stand. Maggie and the friends eat snowballs and sit on top of Andy's minivan. Several other teenagers hang out nearby playing music on their car stereos and having fun. At the liquor store, Sue-Ann buys liquor for a group of teens.
Do you need the address? You know what? Y'all can just follow me.
The teens look up at her. One speaks up.
Yeah, we got it. Bet.
Sue-Ann's van. Sue-Ann signals into her driveway. She watches the headlights of the teen's car behind her in the rear view. As she pulls into the driveway, the teens keep driving straight. She pulls to a stop next to her house and with the brake lights glowing red, stares angrily into the rear view. Chaz's car. Chaz and Daryl drive around and get high. Daryl notices a freshly paved road running into a brand new subdivision.
Yo, hold up. Go back around.
I think I'm too high to turn.
I saw something back there. Let's go back and check it out.
Chaz does a slow U-turn in the middle of the country road and pulls into the new subdivision. There are several houses in the early phases of construction. Chaz rolls down the window to look at a huge unfinished home.
Good ID. This'll work.
Franklin High School. The friends find several notes, gifts, and bottles from Sue-Ann. They keep them but don't respond. Maggie's phone dings. Sue-Ann video message. Haley notices.
Just block her. I did.
Andy had to too. I feel bad.
Don't. Who cares?
Maggie's finger hovers over the block button. She taps it. Vet clinic. Sue-Ann sits at the front desk after hours and checks her phone. No new texts. She scrolls through the photos. We see hundreds of party pics. She slows down on photos from the first party, Haley and Chaz, Daryl, and finally the pic of Andy. She checks her texts. Nothing. She slams her phone down. An open door to a dark office sends her back to high school. Sue-Ann POV. Sue-Ann approaches the bathroom door near a wood shop. She looks down the hallway in both directions. It's empty. She slowly pushes the door open. It's a pitch black inside.
Hello?
Yeah, come in. Lock the door behind you.
She steps into the darkness and we hear the door lock. Erica's SUV. Erica drives Maggie home with the car radio playing.
You seem happy, Mags. I know it's corny, but I'm proud of you. I'm trying to make it work.
Yeah, me too. That's good.
Erica turns off the radio.
Well, not to ruin a nice moment, but your progress report was emailed to me today.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I just can't understand trig. I don't get it. I just don't. And I'm really trying to. I swear to God.
Maggie sees Erica is smiling, like really smiling.
What? Why are you smiling?
I don't know. Someone made the honor roll, and I might have made a stop on the way home from work. And
Erica pulls into their driveway. There's a 1990s VW Rabbit parked in the driveway.
Huh? Now, what is that?
Maggie dramatically grabs Erica's forearm. Maggie opens the car door and runs over.
Seriously, this is really mine?
Maggie bends over the hood and hugs the car.
It's a stick, so you'll have to learn how to drive it.
I will. Oh my God. I love it so much. Thank you.
Maggie hugs Erica as hard as she can. She is ecstatic over her VW Rabbit.
You're doing so good. I want you to have some wheels of your own.
It's perfect. Here, wait. Take a pic so I can show Andy.
Maggie poses with it.
Can I sit in it?
It's yours. Do whatever you want.
Maggie unlocks the door and gets in her new car. Erica walks to the end of the driveway to get the mail. Maggie fools around with the lights, blinkers, radio, etc. Erica holds the mail with her teeth and grabs the empty trash cans and drags them over to the driveway. The lid falls off one of the cans. Erica picks up the lid and looks into the empty trash can. A mutilated cat is swarmed by flies at the bottom. Erica steps back and then quickly puts the lid back on it. Maggie's room, 2 a.m. Maggie's phone sits on the pillow next to her head. It lights up and buzzes repeatedly. The buzzes wake Maggie up. She checks her phone and sees she's part of a group video chat with her friends from an unknown number. She opens the first of several escalating videos. Sue Ann is in the liquor store talking to the camera.
Hey, I feel like I haven't seen you all in forever. Sorry, my phone broke, but I got a new one, so now it's all good. Just picking up a few things.
Sue Ann in a robe in her bedroom.
Are you all mad at me for something? I mean, I risked my job so you could have some fun, and we definitely did. You know, the least you could do is thank me.
Sue Ann is in the bathtub.
Hello? Is anybody out there? I swear you all too much. Just want you to know that I have a lot going on. I've been so busy, so don't give me any of that I have homework crap.
They keep coming. No one responds to Sue Ann. More video messages. Sue Ann spinning in her decorated back room, trying to be carefree and funny.
No, let's chop it up. By the way, I did not think it was funny that one of you called the police on me. Who does that? Look! Don't make me drink alone.
Finish your drink. I lucked out this week. I didn't have much left.
Billy Ray.
Did it.
Well, I did.
Lay, do you think this is a good time to mention the charity?
I certainly do.
Yeah, you know, guys, if you've been watching or if you are watching, whenever you stumble upon this little lovely video, please make a donation to the Trevor Project. They are who we are raising money for tonight. And you can do that by going to our website, scriptsgonewild.com, click on the donate tab, and it's going to take you directly to their website where you can make a tax-deductible donation. And they're an awesome organization. You know, if anybody here is even mildly intoxicated right now, they're the reason why. So make your donation and support them. And now back to the thrilling conclusion of Ma. Finally, Sue Ann crying.
Meet me tomorrow in the food market parking lot. It's an emergency. Please, I really need your advice.
The dark figure steps into the room and Maggie looks up.
Max?
Maggie switches on a lamp.
Yeah, fine. Sorry. Friend got dumped and is upset.
Who was that? Haley?
No, another friend. This girl, Ashley, she's freaking out.
Erica walks out of the room. Maggie turns off the light.
Tell her to freak out in the morning next time. Go to bed.
Food market parking lot. Andy and Haley pull their cars in. They park near Sue Ann's minivan. Sue Ann stands in her pink work scrubs as all five of the friends pile out.
So, Ma, how's your thumbs? You were texting Terminator last night.
I know. I apologize about that. You guys are so sweet to come out here and meet me here. It means so much. I just want to clear a few things up and explain why I've been acting, I don't know, a little off lately. I could really use some friends right now.
What's the matter?
First of all, I am sorry. Sorry for the dramatics. That's not me. It's just 10 years ago this week, my husband went out for ice cream and he never came back.
Ellie touches her chest. Maggie softens. And Chad says,
"Oh, sorry. Damn. Ghosted."
It was hard, but it made me stronger. So, gosh, I hate to ruin the fun we have, but there's one more thing. I've been taking medicine lately because I'm sick.
What's wrong?
I have cancer. It's a rare one, and the doctors don't quite know how to treat it. It's scary, and the meds make me less fun and not myself. I apologize.
Kerbel, we had no idea.
Maggie covers her mouth and nose. She feels awful.
I know. I try to live privately, but your secrets will kill you if you don't get them out. We'll beat this. I could use friends. We're gonna beat this.
Andy gives her a comforting hug. Sue Ann smiles through the tears and tries to be strong. She looks at Maggie and nods.
Shoot, I gotta get to work, but I just wanted y'all to know.
She touches Andy's cheek and opens her van door. Haley notices Stephanie's bracelet on Sue Ann's wrist. Huh?
You can beat it, Ma. My dad did. And he's kind of a pussy.
Yeah, for real. Be strong.
Thank you. I'm sure I will. If you can find the time and want to come over on Saturday. One good thing is I got my pool fixed. It looks great, but no pressure. I gotta go to work. Thank you so much.
She shuts the van door. The friends just wave, shocked and unsure what else to do. Sue Ann pulls away.
Yeah, not to be a dick, but you guys want to go to Nino? I'm starving.
Might as well.
Hell yes, always.
I'm good. My stomach kind of hurts. Will you roll with me back to my place?
Yeah, of course. Totally. I'll text you later.
You better, BB.
Maggie tries to hide a huge smile. The vet clinic, Haley and Maggie watch Sue Ann walk into the clinic.
Why are we spying on Mom?
She had Stephanie's bracelet on.
No way, really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't notice. Kind of makes you wonder what else she's been keeping from us.
Vet clinic moments later. Sue Ann sits at the front desk. She's deep in thought. The door opens and Ben, 45, handsome, enters with a cat carrier.
Sue Ann?
Sue Ann snaps out of her brooding and is stunned to see Ben.
It is you. I didn't know you worked here. How are you? How have you been?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. What are you doing here?
Well, this old guy needs his shots. Our vet moved to Florida in December and we need a new spot.
Well, we can certainly do that.
Sue Ann places a clipboard and pen on the counter and Ben fills in the information, smiling at Sue Ann and her smiling back.
It's good to see you. You look great. How long has it been? 15 years? 20?
Something like that.
Makes me feel old and I don't like it.
Me neither. I feel it every day.
He slides the clipboard back to her. They just smile and watch each other for a beat. His phone rings and he checks it.
I gotta take this, but so good to see you. We should catch up, right? Maybe let's grab dinner soon.
Really? Yeah, I'd like that. We'll have this guy all taken care of in a couple hours.
He gives her the thumbs up and exits. Country roads. They drive past Sue Ann's house and Haley parks the car out of sight down the road. At Ma's house, Haley and Maggie walk up to the back door of Ma's house. Haley moves a slide bolt lock and yanks on the back door. It's locked. Maggie steps back. She's shaking with anxiety.
I don't want to do this.
Mom, she's at work. I know another way in.
There's a ground level window on the side of the house. Haley gets down on her knees and hits the top of it with her palm. It tilts up.
I opened it to smoke last time we were here. This thing is like ancient. It's fine.
Haley, stop. Seriously.
She's stealing our shit. Something's going on, and you should be the most worried of all. She's clearly got a thing for Andy. Don't you want to see if she's got anything of yours or his or mine? Relax. Plus, there's probably beers lying around. We can at least get drunk in my car. Meet me at the door.
Haley slides through the window and climbs onto the washer and dryer as Maggie anxiously walks around back. The door opens. The room is dark with decorations from the last party. During the daytime, the posters, trash bags, and furniture all seem creepy. Haley lifts sofa cushions and finds a thong and a condom wrapper.
Humans are disgusting.
Maggie half looks around, half watches the back door for Sue Ann, and Haley starts up the stairs. Maggie freezes.
Come on. It's probably locked anyway.
Maggie walks to the bottom of the stairs as Haley tries the doorknob. It turns and the door opens.
Get up here. Stop being such a pussy.
But if she comes home, I'm serious. Let's go.
We'll run out the back through the woods. It's fine. Hurry up.
Maggie chews her lip. Fine. She climbs the stairs. Haley and Maggie step into the tidy living room. It feels weird to be in someone else's house when they aren't there. They snoop around, opening drawers and walking deeper into the house. Maggie finds a yearbook in the bottom drawer. She opens it as Haley walks quietly down a dark hallway to Sue Ann's bedroom. Haley pushes the bedroom door open and enters Sue Ann's colorful floral bedroom. She walks into the bedroom closet and flips through Sue Ann's limited wardrobe. There's a creak in the hallway behind her. In the living room, Maggie kneels on the floor, her back to the hallway, and turns pages. She finds Sue Ann's 1989 senior portrait. It's been cut out. Maggie turns pages and lands Erica's junior portrait. Maggie realizes her mom went to school with Sue Ann. Weird. Maggie flips through until she reaches the senior superlatives page, a black and white photo of 27 seniors, awesome attitude, best body, cutest couple, all posing in a tableau that stretches across 2 pages. All of the faces have been crossed out. Sue Ann has glued her senior portrait in the middle of the tableau. Among the superlatives, definitely desired, Benjamin Hardstart. A newspaper clipping falls from the back of the yearbook. In the bedroom, Haley notices there are dozens of photos taped to the vanity mirror in Sue Ann's room. It's similar to what a college freshman would hang on their dorm walls. The photos are of the recent parties, Haley and Chaz drinking, Daryl and Andy laughing, Maggie and Sue Ann posing various party pics.
Chill with the pics, Ma.
Haley takes the one out of her and Chaz and puts it in her bag. In the living room, Maggie unfolds the newspaper clipping. It's a story from 2006, a photo of a completely burned out double-wide trailer. The headline reads, "Homeless. Smoke fills the sky as mother and child narrowly escape blaze. Husband still missing." Maggie recognizes the mother. It's Sue Ann. She clutches her breath as she sees Sue Ann holding a baby. Behind Maggie, a dark figure moves closer in the hallway. The figure moves eerily slow behind in the living room. In the bedroom, Haley doesn't notice the dark figure passing in the hallway behind her. Haley opens Sue Ann's nightstand and finds the personal belongings that belong to teenagers. Haley sees a photo of Andy. She picks it up and turns it over. Andy is written in loopy cursive above a list of likes: soccer, Mexican food, Kanye, Cherry Coke Zero, Ocean City.
Dude.
In the living room, Maggie finds photos of pregnant Sue Ann, Sue and the man from with a baby. The man holding the baby in front of a double-wide trailer. A little girl in the hospital. Sue and the little girl holding hands at First Holy Communion. Family photos. The dark figure is watching Maggie from a few feet away. Maggie unfolds a second newspaper clip and Maggie opens it. Headline: Police question wife over deadly fire. In the bedroom, Haley exits the bedroom and steps into the hallway.
You're not gonna believe this shit.
Haley sees the dark figure and screams. In the living room, Maggie spins and sees the figure. Maggie scurries back.
What are you doing here?
The dark figure rolls forward into the light. It's the small girl, Jeannie, in the wheelchair that Maggie helped on her first day. Maggie is confused but relieved.
It's okay. I don't mind.
What are you doing here?
I live here. This is my house.
What the hell is happening?
Haley finally joins in the living room, shaking.
Haley, come out. Do you know Haley? We were here last week and I left my school ID and I need it for the PSATs.
You're Jeannie, right?
Yep. Hi. You have great teeth.
Thank you. That's sweet.
Maggie notices a bruise on Jeannie's chest, the same location that Sue Ann hit Haley. Jeannie hides it quickly.
I haven't seen you in school in forever.
Yeah, my mom. She said, I get sick a lot and she thought it would be better if I stay home for a while.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Don't be. I feel pretty good. My mom says the doctors don't know exactly what's wrong, but that it's getting worse.
My brain is seriously blown right now. Is Ma your mom? I mean, is Sue Ann your mom?
Yeah, she's my mom, all right. Did you find your ID? I look for it, but I can't really go downstairs. I hear you guys down there sometimes. Is it fun?
It can be. You should come.
I wish. It's amazing having you here, but you really need to leave.
Oh, we'll hang if you want.
No, leave now. I didn't know who was in the house, so I hit my life alert, so an ambulance will be here pretty soon. And my mom, she would be very unhappy if she knew you were up here. It's better to not upset her.
Sirens in the distance. Haley and Maggie look at each other and know it's time to go. They hurry to the stairs.
We gotta roll, Max.
I won't tell her you were here if you don't.
We're not saying shit.
Sorry if we scared you.
No, it's okay. I scared you too. Maybe I'll see you back at school.
I really hope so.
They piece the fuck out. Ma's house, seconds later. The sirens grow louder as Haley and Maggie sprint into the woods. They run deep enough and hide behind a tree. They watch as an ambulance speed down Sue Ann's driveway.
Come on.
Hold on. Not yet.
Sue Ann's minivan charges down the driveway and skids to a stop in front of the house. She scurries into the house.
Okay, now.
They run through the woods and towards Haley's car. Ma's kitchen. Sue Ann texts in her kitchen. On the stove, steam rattles out from under the lid of a boiling pot. Sue Ann pats down her new iPhone and stares at the wall. No one is responding. She picks up her phone again and checks it for the 10th time. No text. The pot on the stove begins to rattle. Sue Ann types into a web browser.
How can you tell if your phone number has been blocked?
She scrolls through several sites. Boiling water pours over the sides of the pot. Sue Ann walks down the hallway towards her bedroom.
Mom?
Sue Ann stops outside of Jeannie's bedroom and turns slowly to see her daughter sitting in her wheelchair in the dark.
What?
I was wondering if I could go back to school. I'm feeling better and I miss my classes. I like learning.
You're too sick. And you know, these doctors, they just don't quite see it yet.
I know I am. Maybe half a day would be okay. That way my teachers can grade my homework so you don't have to. I could ride the bus.
I said no. Stop testing me. You don't look well. Your hair is way too long and the other kids will make fun of you. That's what they do. We should maybe cut it before it all falls out.
You're right. I'm sorry I asked. You know what's best for me.
Vet clinic. Sue Ann checks the plug for her phone. It's charging. A client is leaving with her dog. Sue Ann watches her for a moment and then turns on the charm.
That's Wallace, right?
Yeah, Wallace the Wonder Mutt.
Oh, he's a sweetie, isn't he? Could I ask you to do me a quick favor?
Sure.
Sounds dumb, but do you have a phone on you? Could you send me a text real quick? I dropped mine in the toilet and this stupid thing hasn't been acting right since.
No problem at all. What's the number?
410-505-3845.
The client types. Sue Ann's phone instantly chirps. She doesn't look happy. She forces a smile.
Looks like it's working.
Yeah, look at that.
Thompson house. Maggie opens Andy's van door. She leans over and gives Andy a kiss before sliding out.
Thanks. You're not the worst.
You are muted.
You're muted, Jack.
Drink mute. I'll drink first. My boyfriend is snoring next to me in the bed in my studio apartment. I'm sorry. You're also not the worst. I'll text you while I'm driving home.
You're dumb. It's cute, but don't.
She shuts the door and walks to the mailbox. She grabs the mail and waves to a neighbor. She lovingly picks leaves off her VW as she walks towards her house. Maggie opens the front door and hears voices from the kitchen.
Leaving was easy. That was never a worry, but the move was hard.
I hear you loud and clear with that one.
Maggie is confused. She walks cautiously into the kitchen. Maggie sees Sue Ann sitting at the kitchen table with Erica. Sue Ann watches Maggie's discomfort with a knowing smirk.
You don't realize how much crap you have until you have to put it into boxes. Oh, hey, Mags. This is Sue Ann. She works at the vet center where we take Louie. This is my daughter, Maggie.
So nice to meet you, Maggie.
Sue Ann stopped by to check in on Lou Dog.
Just a friendly follow-up to make sure there was no big reaction to any of the treatments.
Erica stands up and pulls a Brita out of the fridge.
And it turns out we went to high school together. Crazy, right?
What school do you go to, Maggie?
I go to Franklin.
Well, I know how hard it can be to make friends when you're new in town. You know, your mom was one of the only people who was always nice to me. It's true. So sweet. That's something you should try and do.
She has made some great friends. Really nice kids. I'm proud of her.
I am impressed. A good friend is hard to find. Now I have to ask about that cool convertible in the driveway. Is that yours?
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, cool.
Oh goodness.
Yes. I haven't driven it yet.
Jealous. That was my dream car in high school. You must have to fight the boys off with an axe.
I thought I'd get her a stick shift so her hands would be too busy to text and drive.
Ah, now that is smart thinking right there. Wouldn't want an accident.
Sue Ann stares at Maggie for a moment too long before looking down at her watch, smiling.
Oh, shoot. Look at that. I'm always running behind. Sorry to just stop on by without a heads up. I get so attached to these guys so quickly. Probably something wrong with me.
Not at all. Come by anytime.
So nice to see you. Maggie, keep an eye on that dog for me.
Sue Ann shakes Maggie's hand on her way out. The front door closes behind her, and Erica fills the Brita in the sink.
He's such a nice person, or sweet person.
State Park parking lot. Andy gives Maggie a stick shift lesson in a huge empty parking lot, and Louie sits in the back seat.
Mute. I'm not muted. I'm not muted. I'm not muted. Here we go. Let off the clutch. Let off the clutch slowly and give it gas. More, more, more. I know how to drive a stick shift.
The VW lurches forward, accelerates, and then stalls. Maggie is discouraged. Andy is very entertained.
Why do I suck so hard at this? I feel like I just need to not think about it and just do it. And your boyfriend asleep in the back seat is very distracting.
You had it. Don't focus on him. You totally had it. Just once you get it up to speed, you gotta put it into second. And I know what that means.
I too know what that means, and I'm nervous. Clutch in, key, neutral. Put it into first.
Girl, perfect!
And gas.
Maggie gets the car to first gear and speeds forward.
That's it. Okay, now second, clutch, shift.
Got it. Got it.
Maggie puts it into second smoothly. She's driving.
You are doing it. Turn.
Maggie steers left. Andy sneaks a quick kiss on her cheek.
Now what?
Third, dummy.
Maggie shifts it successfully into third and celebrates. Maggie does large figure eights in the parking lot.
I can totally do this.
Can we keep it straight for a minute so Louis doesn't pook?
Pook? He loves it. He won't pook.
Maggie has parked her VW now. Andy puts a leash on Louis. They walk towards a trailhead. His phone dings and he checks it.
Chaz says beers here tonight and put a pin off Ivy Mill. We should celebrate you're not killing me.
Wow, thank you so much. So nice of you to support independent women.
I am a feminist.
I know, babe.
Louis runs off leash. Maggie and Andy walk the trails. They hold hands, cross streams on stones, and explore off trail. They reach a waterfall and kiss. Maggie stops Andy so she can grab her phone. She snaps a pic of them kissing, and she smiles. Later in the parking lot, Maggie, Andy, and Louis emerge from the trailhead. Maggie doesn't see her car.
Dude, where's my car?
Dude, holy shit. Did they tow it?
They look around and Andy spots it at the bottom of the hill. The VW has rolled down a grassy hill and crashed into a tree. They stand next to the trash VW. Maggie cries. A slash cut into the convertible top that doesn't fit the crash.
You put the parking brake on, right?
I did. I swear I did.
She just sits in the grass and covers her face. Andy's minivan, night. Andy drives. Maggie, still upset, is on the phone with Erica.
I don't know. He's fine. We were hiking. His dad called the tow truck and they're bringing it up to the shop. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm so sorry. She's really pissed at me.
Yeah, I thought so. Now what?
She said, we'll talk when she gets off work. I don't want to go home yet.
Seafood restaurant. Sue Ann sits alone at a table in a crowded restaurant. Her hair, makeup, and clothes are noticeably formal. Feeling like she was stood up, she checks her phone for the 5th time. A text from unknown. Can you get us vodka? Drop off here. Thank you.
I am sorry I'm late.
Sue Ann hides her phone and is relieved to see Ben sit down.
Don't even worry about it.
I got caught up at the office, and seriously, let's order everything on the menu. Tonight's on me. I'm sorry. You look lovely.
Sue Ann blushes. Under construction subdivision. Andy and Maggie walk up to the unfinished house. Dozens of high school students are partying in the dark house. The flicker of lighters lighting joints and cigarettes spark. Sue Ann and Ben are at the restaurant, halfway finished with dinner.
One more round for me. You're really going to make me drink alone all night?
I really am. I am happy to sit here and watch you do your thing.
Fair enough. So, you keep in touch with anyone from high school?
No. I run into a few people every now and then, but I don't do reunions or anything like that.
I went to our 10-year, but after that, forget it. My wife hated the entire experience, and honestly, I don't blame her. What about you? Married? Kids?
I was married years ago, but it didn't work out. Sometimes you want something so badly, and then suddenly you just don't.
Ben finishes his drink and smiles. He digs into his pocket.
I wanted to ask you something.
Oh, really? What would that be?
He places a tracking device on the table between them.
Do you know what that is?
What is that? A taser? Ben, you gonna tase me for eating too many shrimp? I'll need a drink for that.
It's a personal tracking device.
Ben's smile is gone. His warmth is gone. He's cold.
Okay.
Why is my son spending time at your house?
I'm sorry, Ben. I don't know what you're talking about.
I have these on my entire fleet of trucks and vans, including my son Andrew's van. Why the fuck is my son spending time at your house?
Sue Ann is frozen with fear.
You should talk to him.
I'm talking to you right now.
I don't know what you want me to say. Please don't do this here.
Here's what I think. I think you're trying to get back at me. We both know you had a thing for me, and I barely gave you the time of day.
Sue Ann shakes her head no, but knows he's right. High school, bathroom, flashback, total darkness, the sounds of climaxing, a gasp, an exhale, a belt buckle jingles, a zipper.
Was that good?
Yeah.
Ben, are you going to talk to me tomorrow?
Let's get out of here.
Seafood restaurant. Sue Ann is tearing up. Ben is disgusted, intimidating.
You're a loser, Sue Ann. You always have been, and it's pathetic. I want to feel bad for people like you, but you're your own problem. Grow up. Get over it. Some people never change, do they?
No, they don't.
This is your one warning. If my son ends up anywhere near you or your house again, I'm not calling the police. I'll handle it. Understand?
Ben stands and tosses cash on the table and leaves. Sue Ann is left crying at the table. Other diners look at her. Flashback. Total darkness. Sue Ann opens the bathroom door and steps out to see Ben and a group of students, including Mercedes, standing in the hallway.
Ben?
Surprise!
They all laugh. A male student snaps pic after pic on a Polaroid camera. Sue Ann turns and sees the janitor exit the bathroom behind her. She shakes hands with Ben and walks away. Sue Ann runs back into the bathroom and locks the door. She turns on the light and cries in the bathroom mirror. The under construction subdivision. Haley and Chaz make out near the front door. Teenagers hang out and party. Everyone is laughing and having a great time. Sue Ann sits in her van and watches the party. A few teenagers walk past it and Sue Ann can hear them.
I heard she sucked Colin's dick.
Who did, Ma?
Bro, yeah. Straight up huffed it.
Damn, I feel bad for Colin.
Sue Ann watches her teens enter the unfinished house. Sue Ann closes her eyes, opens them. She hits her steering wheel with both palms. She pounds on it faster and harder until crack. She breaks her hand but doesn't scream. Thompson house the next night. Andy and Maggie watch a movie. He takes her hand. Maggie turns and looks at Andy for a long time. She loves him.
Be right back.
Maggie walks to the bathroom. Andy checks his phone. Moments later, Maggie exits the bathroom and hears the TV. Breaking news. A blazing house fire. Video of the unfinished house they were partying in the night before completely engulfed in flames.
So far, there are no injuries to report. All of the properties are currently uninhabited, but the fire department still hasn't determined what started the fire.
Maggie sits down next to Andy. Both are speechless. Andy and Maggie sit in his van responding to a flurry of group texts, and I'll let you guys read those.
Dude, what the fuck?
That sucks. It was perfect. Did they find anything?
Oh,
For the record, it wasn't me. If I swear to God, laugh out loud.
What the fuck?
That was sort of what I meant. Continue.
Do you think we'll get in trouble for this?
Not you and me.
I feel like someone will tell. I don't feel good. I feel weird.
We didn't do anything. We just went there and left earlier than everyone. Someone probably just tossed a cigarette into sawdust or something. I don't think they'll say anything. Just stay calm.
Maggie is not calm. She is upset. It is all too much.
You're right. It really helps when you tell women to calm down. In the meantime, I don't feel good. I feel weird. I'll see you before homeroom.
She gets out without kissing him. Maggie tries to catch her breath as she walks up to her house. She waves to Andy when she reaches the door and he drives off. She sees Erica asleep on the sofa with the TV on. Maggie walks around to the side door. She hears footsteps in the bushes hurrying away. She picks up the long leash and walks towards Louis' spot between the bushes.
Ooh, dog, come give me a hug.
She tugs the leash lightly as she approaches the dark bushes. She feels Louis' weight at the end of the leash.
Come on out, old man. Lulu?
Louis steps slowly out of the shadows, tail wagging. Maggie smiles until Louis whimpers and collapses. Maggie drops to her knees and shrieks. Erica bolts out of the house.
Maggie?
Maggie and Erica crying on the sofa later. Erica holds Maggie.
We gave him a good life.
Yeah. I'm sad. He was so good.
Me too. I'll take him to the vet tomorrow and see what happened.
Don't go there.
What? Why? What's the matter? Maggie, what's the matter?
Do you know that woman from the clinic who stopped by? Sue-Ann.
Sit down. What about her?
I know her. I've been to her house.
Through the front window, we watch Maggie confess everything to Erica. Erica paces in the living room, equally angry and protective. Maggie cries the entire time. Late night, Erica stares at the ceiling and takes it all in.
Jesus. I'm so disappointed in you.
I know. But what could I do? Everyone kept going, and I thought if I didn't want to, they'd all ditch me. It's fine.
It's not fine. You're 15 years old. If it was sneaking a beer at prom, that's one thing. I get that.
Erica picks up the phone and Maggie notices.
What are you doing?
I'm calling Andy's parents. They need to know about this.
No. Please, no. He had nothing to do with it. He's the most innocent one of all of us. Please don't. He'll dump me. Please don't call them.
Erica lowers the phone.
Tell him you're grounded. No nights, no weekends. Your ass is in this house until summer break, period. And you're never stepping foot in that house again.
I know. I'm sorry.
Franklin High School. Maggie and Haley walk the hallway. Haley is clearly pissed.
You snitched? That's not cool.
I had to. It's all so messed up. I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah, well, now we might all get in trouble, dude. Next time, think about other people when you don't know what to do.
Haley walks away. Maggie is upset. Haley stops and turns.
I'm sorry about your dog.
Haley walks off and joins Chaz and Daryl, who look pissed. Maggie and Andy sit across from each other, both unhappy. Are you muted, Jack?
Sorry. So you'll be my school girlfriend as opposed to this fucker over here?
That's your weekend friend. I'm the school friend.
Fair. Girl, I get it. We have a deal.
We have an arrangement. We're all consenting adults if you want to.
So can I come over?
Only when Erica's home.
With no shirt on.
Well, you're still cute. I still like you.
What's going on?
Nobody else does. You really do?
Yeah, and don't worry about them. They'll chill out pretty quick. I guess I'll just drive around in my van all by myself like some loser for the next couple of months. Just like an old widower driving around all alone looking for the cheapest gas prices in town.
Grocery store. Erica turns an aisle and spots Sue-Ann talking to some girls. Erica approaches Sue-Ann as the girls walk off. Sue-Ann tries to hide the cast on her hand.
Hey, Erica, how are you?
If you ever come near my daughter or my house again, I'm calling the police.
What on earth are you talking about?
Sue-Ann, what kind of mother parties with high schoolers?
I think you've had a little too much coffee. Excuse me.
I'm not joking here. Back off.
Something in Sue-Ann switches. She steps closer to Erica.
I know how to deal with your type. Pretty, athletic, popular. You know, I wonder, how does it feel to be on the outside looking in for once? Hurts, doesn't it? But the view from the center is amazing.
They're children. You need help.
Sounds someone's jealous. Say hi to what's-her-face for me.
Erica is speechless. Sue-Ann walks away, cocky as hell. Thompson house. Maggie lies in bed and FaceTimes to Andy.
I might write a song for you and call it Long Distance Girlfriend, even though you only live 4 miles away.
Hey, but it's a catchy title. Maybe like play the acoustic guitar with your shirt off and be really deep. My mom will have her shirt off. You'll have your shirt off.
Oh my God. That is the worst. That is such a bad idea. I wouldn't ever do that.
Oh my god. What are you guys doing for Chaz's birthday? I gave him a cupcake in class and he ate it in one bite.
Yeah, he's a savage. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Aaron is having people over, but honestly, does anyone ever know an Aaron really? Whatever he wants.
Yeah, I mean, 17's not that big a deal. Sorry, I can't go with you.
It's a
I miss you
huge
already.
deal. 17 is the biggest deal.
Babe, have fun, okay? It's fine.
Yeah, I miss you too. I'll text you later.
Our apologies to Aaron LaPlante. Maggie's room. Maggie unpacks the rest of her clothes and hangs them in her closet. She hangs a few photos and framed posters on her wall and stomps on the moving boxes and flattens them out. She paints her toenails and looks around her room, happy to have finally moved in. Bathroom later. Maggie takes a bath. She's bored but sitting in the hot water and it relaxes her. She gets out, washes her face, and brushes her teeth. She checks the cut on her forehead. Almost gone. 11 p.m. Maggie listens to music quietly while putting on lotion. She checks her phone. A pic from Sue Ann. Ma has her head on Andy's shoulder. There's clearly a party at her house. Maggie is heartbroken. He lied.
Party.
She looks at the pic again. A video message pops up. Sue Ann shows the party and then waves to Maggie.
Bye-bye.
Maggie is changed into jeans. She checks to make sure Erica is asleep and then steals the car keys. Maggie puts Erica's SUV into neutral and uses her left leg to silently roll the SUV out of the driveway. Once in the street, she shuts the door quietly and turns on the engine. At Ma's house, a long line of cars parked alongside the road. Maggie parks the SUV at the end of the line and gets out. Maggie enters the party and walks right up to Andy.
What are you doing here?
You lied to me. You said you wouldn't hang out here anymore.
It's Chaz's birthday and he wanted this. I didn't really have a choice. I didn't tell you because I know you'd be pissed.
Haley is trash. She stumbles over to Maggie and hugs her.
Oh my God, I love that you're here so much. Oh, I love you so much, sis.
Sue Ann sees Maggie. She turns and walks upstairs. Sue Ann walks into Jeannie's room and wakes her.
Get up. Get your go bag, Jeannie.
Why? Where are we going?
I got you an appointment with a new doctor who wants to meet you. He's in Ohio, so we got to get an early start. Get up. Get my things.
In the back room, Maggie looks around. It's down to a dozen teens who are all drinking and looking very drunk. Ashley has passed out on the futon. Chaz and Daryl funnel jungle juice from a beer bong. Even Andy has a cup in his hand. Haley falls over. Sue Ann closes the back door and slides a metal bar across it. She sees two teens smoking in her yard.
Party's over.
Inside, Maggie helps Haley sit up. Andy blinks hard.
Hey, Bags.
We gotta drive her home. Can you drive?
Yeah, I only had half a one. We toasted to Chaz.
Chaz stumbles into Maggie with a bottle of Everclear.
All right, Mags. Want a shot?
Chaz's eyes roll back and he passes out. The bottle smashes on the ground, spilling Everclear on the floor. Daryl falls.
Something's wrong.
Everyone is passed out on the floor. Music thumps.
We gotta go. Here, come on.
She takes his hand and pulls him to the back door. She tries to open it, but it's barred. She shoulders into it. Nothing.
Andy, come on, hurry.
She steps over her passed out friends and goes into the small bathroom. The bathroom window is boarded up. So is one above the washer and dryer. Andy slowly lowers to his knees. Andy's eyes close. Maggie shakes him and tries to wake him.
Andy, hey, baby, wake up. Wake up. Stay with me.
Andy's out. He slumps over. Maggie is the only person standing. Music pumps out of the speakers. With no other choice, she slowly walks up the stairs. Maggie sneaks into the kitchen and tries to find a signal for her phone. She picks up the kitchen phone. It's dead. Maggie walks into the dark living room. It's almost pitch black except for the moonlight coming in through the large bay window. Maggie sees the two teens from the yard walking towards their car and waves her arms and whisper screams, desperate to get their attention. They don't see her. Maggie walks to the front door and touches the doorknob. The hallway light turns on and Sue Ann is standing right behind Maggie. Sue Ann sticks Maggie in the neck with a syringe. Thompson House, 6 a.m. An alarm beeps and Erica rolls over and shuts it off, walks into the bathroom and turns on the shower. In Ma's house, Maggie's eyes open. She can see sunlight coming through the boarded up window. She tries to move but cannot. Maggie blinks hard. When she opens her eyes, she sees Sue Ann sewing Haley's mouth shut. Full panic sets in. Maggie struggles trying to move, to scream. Nothing. A camera on a tripod points at a futon. On the futon, several teens have been mutilated in some way. A boy with a bleeding mouth, a shirtless girl with her large breasts duct taped flat. Sue Ann stops sewing. She turns and looks at Maggie.
I could feel those big doe eyes watching me. That much diazepam can knock out a Great Dane for 5 hours. Girl, you must eat your Wheaties. Haley with the gift of gab. This ought to shut her up for once.
Sue-Ann snips the thread and drags Haley to the futon. She sits her up and poses her body.
There we go. Who's next?
Sue-Ann drags Stephanie to the futon and sits her next to Haley, draping Haley's arm around her shoulders. Sue-Ann runs her fingers through Stephanie's hair and smells it.
Can you imagine having hair like this?
Sue-Ann turns to Maggie, who wishes she could look away.
It's just not fair.
Sue-Ann lifts clippers off the floor, turns them on, and shaves Stephanie bald. The hair piles on the floor. Maggie sees Ashley is also awake. Ashley tilts her head, gesturing that she might make a run for the stairs. Maggie's crying eyes tell her not to move. In the Thompson house, Erica knocks on Maggie's bedroom door.
Good morning. Get up.
Erica walks into the kitchen and pours herself a coffee. She sips it and walks back through the house. She knocks again.
Come on, sleep monster. A new day awaits. Wake up. Mags?
Nothing. Erica opens the door and sees Maggie isn't in bed. Erica checks her phone. Nothing. She walks into the living room and notices her SUV is missing. She dials on her phone. At Ma's house, Ashley slowly adjusts her legs to get ready to run. Maggie shakes her head no. Sue Ellen plugs in an iron. She lifts Chaz up and poses him on the floor in front of the futon.
Look at this handsome devil.
Leans him against the ironing board.
Oh, I tried. I really did. Some people fit right in. It comes effortlessly. So easily. Perfect little touches, perfect skin, just born special. Must be nice.
She touches the iron. It's hot. She lifts it.
You know how hard it is to know everyone is having fun without you? Without even considering that you might want to join in? The hardest part is when you don't even see. The hardest part is when that wasn't me. That's the script, but I'll drink my water. The hardest part is when they don't even see you standing right beside them. It hurts.
Sue-Ann pushes Chaz's face to the side and burns it with the hot iron. Maggie winces until Ashley jumps to her feet and runs to the back door, pulling on it as hard as she can. She gives up and runs towards the stairs. The tip of an iron crunches into Ashley's temple. She collapses. Sue-Ann stands over Ashley's body.
Such a waste of nice legs.
Tears stream down Maggie's cheeks as Sue-Ann puts Ashley on the futon, hiking up her skirt and crossing her perfect legs. Stephanie's bald head tilts over slowly, leaning into the middle. Sue-Ann pushes her back up.
That is my seat, Stephanie.
Sue-Ann walks over to Daryl. She stands over him. Maggie wants to close her eyes, but she can't look away.
Poor Daryl. Nobody wants to be a nigga.
She drags him out of the way. Maggie's fingers move on the floor. Behind Sue-Ann, Andy pushes himself up onto his feet.
Ma?
Sue-Ann turns and smiles, happy he's awake. Maggie panics.
Hey, Dimples. Well, look at you.
Ma, are you mad at us?
I could never be mad at you.
Andy's wobbly legs give way. He stumbles into the washer. A birthday cake and knife nearly fall off the machine. Sue-Ann goes to him and helps him up. Andy hugs her. He shoots a look to Maggie. Run. She can't move.
God, you smell good. Isn't this nice? Like the only two people in the whole world.
It is. It's nice. It feels good.
Sue-Ann pulls back and looks at him. She melts.
It does. It really does, honey.
She sways with Andy in her arms, dancing in a small circle. When she faces Maggie, she pulls Andy in and licks his face.
Don't we make the cutest couple?
We do.
Such a charmer. You know you're my favorite, right? We have history.
I know. And I love you.
Sue-Ann bursts with a huge smile. This is everything she wanted. She turns back to Maggie, gloating.
Looks like I won, huh?
Sue-Ann turns back to Andy and touches his young face. Her smile disappears.
Liar.
He stabs Andy in the stomach with the cake knife.
No.
Sue-Ann steps back and watches Andy drop at her feet. She pulls the knife from his stomach. She twists Andy and places him on the futon, bleeding and lifeless. She folds his leg. Sue-Ann cleans the knife with a paper towel and turns to Maggie.
Maggie. What I wouldn't give to have your pretty eyes.
She walks towards Maggie, knife in hand. She lowers down and puts the tip of the knife under Maggie's trembling eye. Sue-Ann smiles and presses the blade forward. The doorbell rings. Sue-Ann freezes and then smiles. Sue-Ann tucks a syringe into her back pocket, opens the door, and sees Ben. He is furious.
Isn't this a pleasant surprise?
She slides her hand towards the syringe. In the back room, Maggie can hear the conversation upstairs. She moves her leg slowly towards a trash can full of beer cans and tries desperately to tip it over, but the movement is limited. Ben studies Sue-Ann's face. Sue-Ann smiles and touches the syringe.
Where is he?
No one's here but me and you.
All these cups and cans in the yard are yours. Bullshit. I know he's here. Andrew?
Can I show you something?
In the back room, Maggie's foot rocks the trash can. It's about to tip over. Sue-Ann grips the syringe. She slowly pulls it out.
Andrew, get your ass out here. You're in deep shit, Sue-Ann.
What's this?
Sue-Ann holds the tracking device. The cans tip over in the back room. Ben steps forward to push past Sue-Ann until she stabs him in the neck with a syringe. Ben pins her against the fall, then stumbles. He collapses onto the floor.
What are you doing?
Sue-Ann looks up and sees Jeannie, who saw everything.
He attacked me. He kicked me.
No, he didn't.
He was going to hurt you. Go get our things. We are leaving. You're sick. You're not thinking straight. You are very sick, girl.
I'm not.
Sue-Ann slaps Jeannie twice. Hard.
You're as stubborn as your father. Not a word. Get our things.
Stu pulls up and Erica gets in his car.
Where are we going?
I don't know exactly. She said somewhere out on Nicodemus. I can't sit around and wait.
In the back room, Maggie crawls on her stomach towards Andy. She tries to wake Haley and her friends, but they only stir, still out on the futon. She climbs next to Andy and puts her hand on his face.
Andy.
Behind her, Maggie hears a ding. Someone's phone has service. Sue-Ann pulls her minivan in front of her house. The side and back doors open automatically. She gets out and pulls a Rubbermaid bin out of the back. Inside, chains rattle. Jeannie emerges in her wheelchair and rolls down the ramp. Jeannie hears the rattling sound but is afraid to say anything. Sue-Ann lowers a lift and slowly lifts Jeannie into the van. In the back room, Maggie crawls from body to body, checking everyone's pockets and phones for service. She reaches into Daryl's pocket and pulls out his crappy replacement phone. It has a signal. Sue-Ann grabs a matchbook from a kitchen drawer and holds it with her teeth. She douses everything in her house with gasoline, dumping it wildly on the sofa, curtains, and floor. Maggie dials 911.
911, police or fire department.
That was me.
Help us. 701 Nicodemus Road.
Ma'am, what's your emergency?
The phone dies in her hand. No battery. She crawls back to Andy. Thud. Sue-Ann pushes Ben's body down the stairs. Sue-Ann walks downstairs with the bin and opens it. She pulls out dozens of Hermspringer prong collars and drops them on the floor. She notices Maggie has crawled to Andy. Sue-Ann props Ben up against the sofa and attaches a prong collar tightly around his neck.
You ever heard of fur farms, Maggie? They got them in China. See, they electrocute defenseless animals and then skin them for jackets and stuff. It's so cruel. Personally, I'd never wear that shit, but it did give me an idea.
She puts prong collars on Haley Andy. Sue-Ann runs a metal cable through the collars, connecting everyone, and finally she puts a collar on Maggie, looping her in with a cable.
Hey, girl, I got something for you.
Sue-Ann crosses and pulls a blood bag from the bin. She shows it to Maggie. Louie.
Look who it is. He was sick. He needed to be put down. You all do.
Sue-Ann runs an IV from the bag and sticks it in Ben's arm. Dog blood enters Ben's arm. She whispers in his ear.
Surprise.
Maggie gets to her feet as Sue-Ann wraps the metal cable around a stripped phone charger.
Look at you, Maggie. Defending your man. I'm going to remember this. Bye.
Maggie winces as Sue-Ann slowly plugs the charger into the outlet. The cable charger shorts and sparks. The room goes black. The spilled Everclear catches fire. It spreads. Maggie stirs. It only shocked them all. It didn't kill them.
Not enough juice, huh? What a shame. That would have been such an incredible photo.
Ma's house. Sue-Ann slides a small shovel across the front door, jamming it shut. She walks slowly to her van as smoke billows out of the windows. In the back room, Maggie unhooks her collar, uses every ounce of energy to free her friends, and drags them away from the spreading fire. One at a time, she drags them to the opposite side of the room. In Ma's van, Sue-Ann opens the driver's door.
I forgot your purse. It's on your bed. I'm sorry. I was rushing.
Jeannie, you stupid bitch.
Sue-Ann bangs her cast on the side of the car and hurries back to the house. Jeannie pushes her life alert. Sue-Ann moves the shovel aside and ducks into her smoke-filled room. Maggie tries to rip the hose off the back of the washing machine, but she's too weak. She pulls her friends back further from the growing fire. Smoke fills the room. Sue-Ann crawls under the smoke. She coughs as she makes her way to the bedroom. Stu spots black smoke in the distance. Erica does too.
There, hurry.
Side door of the minivan slowly opens. A skinny leg steps down until Jeannie's foot touches the grass. Jeannie walks carefully towards the front door. Sue-Ann crawls into her bedroom and doesn't see her purse on the bed. She flips out and pulls the sheets off. Searches her room desperately for a missing purse. With no other option, Maggie bangs on the back door and holds onto her friends. She watches the party burn around her. The decorations, melting solo cups, everything is catching fire, even Ben. There's a scraping sound on the back door. Sue-Ann looks out of the bedroom window and sees the minivan side door is open and Jeannie is not inside. Sue-Ann crawls to the front door. It won't open. The shovel has been secured to the outside. Sue-Ann yanks repeatedly on the door. She breaks the glass with her cast and frantically reaches for the shovel. Maggie bangs on the back door.
Help, please help me.
The back door slides open slowly. Maggie sees Jeannie standing in the doorway.
Come on, hurry.
The two weak girls use every ounce of energy to drag the teenagers outside. Eventually, Jeannie can't take the smoke. She coughs and stumbles. Andy is the last person in the house. Maggie covers her mouth and runs back inside. Maggie gets on her knees and slides her arms through Andy. She can't lift him. She pushes backwards on the ground and slowly slides him towards the door. She's almost there when Sue-Ann grabs her ankle. Maggie kicks, screaming Sue-Ann until she lets go. Sue-Ann grabs for the cake knife and slashes at Maggie. Maggie continues kicking Sue-Ann and gets cut across her calf and thigh. Maggie lets go of Andy and wrestles with Sue-Ann, who overpowers her. Maggie reaches for something, anything to defend herself. Her hand finds a keg tap and she swings it, striking Sue-Ann in the head. Sue-Ann falls back into the black smoke. Maggie tries to drag Andy again but cannot. She's too weak. The fire closes in and the smoke blinds Maggie. A hand grabs her shoulder. Maggie screams.
I got you. Here we go.
Ranger lifts Maggie with one arm and drags Andy by the wrist out of the house. Maggie collapses on the grass. Jeannie shuts the back door and slides the bar across it. In the front of the house, Erica spots the SUV. They speed into the driveway as ambulances arrive. Sirens are coming from all directions. They jump out of the car and Erica runs towards the house.
Maggie!
Maggie, bleeding and covered in smoke, hears Erica. She crawls around the house, forcing herself onto her feet.
Mom!
Erica sprints to her and wraps her arms around Maggie, who collapses into her arms. Stu helps Officer Granger carry Ben a safe distance from the house. They lie him down in the next yard to the other victims. EMTs begin treating the passed-out teens. Andy is put on a stretcher. Jeannie is carried to safety by Granger. Maggie and Erica turn back to the look of the burning house. Sue-Ann stands in the front window, staring at them, tears streaming down Maggie's cheeks. Sue-Ann looks out at her front yard and sees Maggie, Erica, Haley, Daryl, and Chaz together. She shakes her head. The flames and smoke rise around her. In an instant, she's gone. Hospital. Andy shifts in his hospital bed and grits his teeth through the pain. He smiles. Maggie holds his hand and she smiles too. Weeks later at the Thompson house, Erica sits by herself on the sofa watching Vanderpump Rules, sipping a beer. Maggie enters and curls up next to Erica. Vet clinic. Over black. Keys jangle in a lock. A door opens and the lights turn on, revealing Sue-Ann's burnt hand. Oh! And that is the end of the masterpiece that is Ma.
Wow.
Wow, everybody.
The masterpiece.
I don't know.
Monsterpiece.
That might be the closest a script has ever been to a movie that we've read, I think.
It gets a little bit different.
Yeah.
Like last sequence
is
a little different. I seem to remember some extra stuff happening to Ben.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say
in the bed. He was in the bed.
I think there was more Missy Pyle, and I feel
there was
like
definitely a prosthetic penis involved. I saw that.
Yes.
Yes, there is a prosthetic penis involved. There is.
And there was tonight. You guys just didn't see it.
Except that wisely off camera or off cameras. If you were at home and you got some enjoyment out of that, and we hope you did, please make a donation to the Trevor Project. You can go to our website at scriptsgonewild.com, click on the donate tab. You can donate directly through their portal. It's tax deductible. They're an awesome organization. Any amount of money that you can donate to them would be fantastic. I'm going to do a few quick plugs, the shopkeeping stuff. Clay, what do we have coming up on the Screen Drafts podcast, which you co-host?
Yes, I host the Screen Drafts podcast. In the feed right now is an episode ranking the films of the top 7 films of John Woo with David Chen. And the other guest is Dan Trachtenberg, who directed 10 Cloverfield Lane. He's directing the new Predator movie. So that was a really fun time. And then next week, we're doing the best movies about fictional bands with Dave Holmes and musician Kay Hanley, who wrote some of the songs for Josie and the Pussycats, and Matt Mercer. So that's going to be fun as well. And then there's some fun stuff happening on the Patreon with you, Billy Ray, but I don't want to talk too much about my show.
Well, yeah, check out Screen Drafts. It's awesome. I'm on there occasionally. It's always a good time. You can also check out my podcast, which is brand new, called Movies with Gravy. There are 2 episodes out so far. We've got upcoming episodes dropping with Clark Wolf, who is a Scripts Going Wild favorite. Chris Devlin, who's right here on this read, is going to be on soon. And our friend Brian Salisbury from the Junk Food Cinema podcast. Movies with Gravy. Search for it. You'll find it. You can find Scripts Gone Wild on Patreon at patreon.com/Scripts Gone Wild. Join us and you can vote for things like Finish Your Drink line and other fun stuff. You can also buy Scripts Gone Wild merchandise like this shirt I have on right now. You can do that on our website. Just click on the merch tab and you can get mugs and masks and shirts and all sorts of fun stuff. We are everywhere at Scripts Gone Wild. And one more time, I'm going to give a shout out to our amazing readers, Kelly Jenrette.
Woo!
Hell of a
Jenrette.
ma. Hell of a ma.
Truly.
Yeah,
phenomenal.
really fantastic.
Jenna-
Marvelous.
Marvelous. Good.
I'm gonna go out and say like one of the best performances I've seen on Scripts Gone Wild so far.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love how
You
you,
would
you
know.
controlled the
Definitely.
camera for the phone videos. Amazing.
we have Jenna Kanell,
Woo!
Clay Keller,
Yay!
Chris Devlin,
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Luke Forbes, who did join us but had to pop off, Ashley Song,
Yay!
Miguel Rodriguez, Natalie Nicole Dressel, Jack Williamson and his boyfriend, Sasha Kerbel, and Alexis Iacono.
Yay!
And now's the point where we all take our big group selfie. So everybody on the count of 3, smile, and I'm going to snap a picture. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Wave goodbye to the viewing audience at home.